Hello and welcome back to the George Achillea stream. George Achillea, Big Mike in the building, ready for Tottenham versus Wolves coming off and a great result at Anfield, thankfully. Sam Allardyce pulling out the absolute masterclass from the bag, getting a 1-1 draw against Liverpool, ending their win streak at home. Still obviously unbeaten, but ending their win streak at home. Because there's an incredible long win streak there.
I mean, I feel Liverpool needed more of the ball in the first half.
Oh, yeah. It's not like they had 82% possession or anything. Yeah. Maybe if they had 90% possession, they might have won. Who knows? But, yeah, fantastic result. 1-0. That means they dropped 2 points. That's good. They've dropped points against Fulham, against West Brom. Brighton. This is what we need. This is what we need. But yeah, for those that are coming early, thank you very much. We've got over 100 of you in here. Make sure to leave a like while you're over here. All right, make sure to leave a like in the stream. We've got 57 likes currently. Let's get that up to 150 as soon as possible for everyone in the stream right now. Helps push the stream out and we can watch, hopefully, Spurs get back up to 3rd place in the league. But for those of you that are here early, I'm going to give you the lineup right now. Let me just put that in here. There's a couple of faces. Right, so a very interesting one from Spurs. I'll start with Wolves first, the away team, well, home team first, but our opponents. Rui Patricio obviously in goal. I'm basically just going to list the Portuguese team right now. Nelson Semedo right back, Cody, Saiss and Marçal left back, João Moutinho, Ruben Neves midfield, Pedro Neto, Daniel Podence, Traore and Fabio Silva up front. Obviously Jimenez having that horrific injury earlier this season, which it's incredible how he's recovered so quickly the way he has. But that puts the youngster Fabio Silva up front. Adama Traore back in the team. We all know what a beast he can be. Potentially nearly ruined Vertonghen until Vertonghen got that last minute winner for us at the Molineux last season, which was fantastic. But the ones to obviously watch out for are Pedro Neto and Podence, doing really well for Wolves recently. But moving on to our team, which is a very, very strange one. We've clearly gone defensive. We're trying to match up against their team. We know they're quite counter-attacking. So we've gone for 5 at the back, but he's dropped Toby to the bench. So we've got the 3 centre-backs being Dyer, Sanchez and Ben Davis, with the full-backs Matt Doherty and Sergio Reguilon. Now that's a surprise. Even though obviously he's against his former club, I still expected Aurier to be ahead of him today.
He's had enough of him giving away free kicks and penalties that are costing us points all the time.
He's been playing really well apart from that. He's been playing so well.
Game.
But Doherty's been terrible since he's joined. Well, I say he's been pretty poor. He hasn't lived up to...
Doherty has been Ben Davis.
Yeah, just very average performances.
He does a job, but he's certainly not an attacking
but Sissoko's been dropped as well, meaning Winks is alongside Højbjerg. Ndombele back into the starting lineup because I think... Oh no, he and Lo Celso started, but this time it's just him because obviously Lo Celso was injured. So he's not on the bench, I don't believe. And then obviously Kane and Son up front. So we're not playing with wingers by the looks of it. We're playing with wing backs and Kane and Son, which could work out, but it's just... It's strange to bring in Sanchez, Davis, Doherty and Winks. Yeah. Dropping Toby for this one, to me, doesn't make sense. If you're going to do it against Fulham midweek or something like that. So it's going to be an interesting one.
I know there's at least one person in the chat that wanted Lamela to start. Hi, Luke, by the way.
Welcome the new member as well.
We actually thought
he
would start, but
I thought he would start.
No can do. And I'm not too disappointed with that, but I am very surprised at this lineup.
Very surprised. Well, if it works out and we end up winning 1-0, fantastic, absolute genius. And I know we've got so many fixtures. The fact that we've got today's match, you've got Fulham on, Wednesday, then you've got Leeds on Saturday, and then Brentford on Tuesday. I get it, it's tight, but I would have expected these sort of changes against Fulham at home, not Wolves away.
You've got to be starting with your strongest lineup. At the end of the day, we've fallen... In just a space of a week, we've fallen so far behind.
We're down to 8th at the moment, aren't we? I think
you have to win the games.
Yeah.
And this, to me, just... I actually think 3 at the back allows you, or 5 at the back, whatever you call it, can allow you to be attacking, but I just don't think we will.
My issue is, I don't mind 5 at the back, but my issue is that, okay, Reguilon as left wing back, perfectly fine, because he can get forward really well.
Yeah.
Matt Doherty has not shown it for us this year that he is the signing that he was at, the player that he was at Wolves. Obviously today would be the day to prove it playing his former team, and I guess that's why he's put him in as well, because I guess Doherty would know them best. So hopefully we see a bit more leadership from him today, but he hasn't shown it yet. Sanchez has made a blunder of mistakes and has been frozen out of the team for so long now, in the league at least. Brings him back in today.
Yeah.
Davis, we know, brings average performances at best. Obviously, wonder strike the other day, but that's not normal, right? Normally, it's just a very much a 7 out of 10 performance or 6.5 out of 10 performance from Davis. There's nothing spectacular. We know Toby's one of the main guys in the back. Even Joe Rodon, I thought, would have got in ahead of potentially Sanchez today if we're doing a back three, which he's on the bench today. So just quickly to run through our bench.
So a lot of people are saying it's not 5 at the back, it's 3 at the back. But at the end of the day, if you're asking them
we're going to defend massively.
You're asking them to have the ball and attack us.
It is
5
the
2 wide players will be coming back in the full-back positions at the end of the day.
Guys.
So if we can be attacking, then fine. I agree with 3 at the back, and actually you don't need 4 at the back because I only have 1 player up front, etc. But
I understand the image makes it look like 3 at the back, and let's be honest. With the game the way the game's gonna go is Matt Doherty and Reguilon will have to come back and defend against Traore, against Podence, against Neto. It will turn into a 5 at the back in defence, transition into a 3 at the back in attack. There's no one or the other. They're both gonna happen this game. It's 5 and 3 at the back simultaneously. So I don't know, man. It's a tough one for me because Winks again. It's just. I know he got given man of the match the other day, but it's still.
I still like Winks.
I never find it. I still think Sissoko.
And I get wound up with Sissoko's footballing ability.
But he provides that strength.
Presence.
Yeah, that strength in midfield.
When you got Traore and the other team, then
you see we lack it when we drop Sissoko and we end up having Lo Celso and Højbjerg in midfield. Because we did this in the Europa League. We played 3 at the back in Europa League and had Lo Celso alongside Højbjerg. And we just missed that presence in the middle.
Yeah.
And I feel like right now, if we don't have Sissoko in the team, we could once again miss that presence. Because look, Ndombele, Højbjerg... I mean, Højbjerg's great defensively, right? But if you combine the 3 of them, Ndombele, Højbjerg and Winks, that adds up to about 5'10" between the 3 of them. So there's not a lot of strength in there apart from Højbjerg. Whereas Sissoko, there was a lot of dominance in the middle 3 when we had him in the team.
Do you think he's disrespecting Wolves? Actually saying that Wolves are not as strong as they used to be, so I don't need to play my strongest lineup.
Well, I guess if you're playing 3 or 5 at the back, that you're not really disrespecting.
The fact of Sanchez coming in ahead of Toby, and it's not. This feels like a Carabao Cup team as opposed to our Premier League
or Europa League. It feels like a Europa League team, really.
It just doesn't.
Sprinkle of attacking like first team players, but then you've
also.
And
I know he's got to manage the players, as you said before. He's got to manage the players over this period when there's so many games coming up, and we've played so many games this season as well.
But this is what I'm going to take this off just so you can see this, because I'll do that. I'll show the lineup closer to the kickoff as well. But the other thing that's annoying with this kind of thing is, why is Vinicius not on the bench? Yeah. Vinicius is not on the bench. I don't think Bale's on the bench either. So just to confirm, our bench is Joe Hart, Alderweireld, Aurier, Tanganga, Rodon. So we've got 4 defenders on the bench, 3 of them centre backs. Moussa Sissoko, a strong midfielder. And then you've got Lamela, Ali and Bergwijn. So no Lucas either. Our only attacking options off the bench are Lamela, Ali and Bergwijn. No doubt Lamela's going to come on today, for sure. But the fact we don't even have the options of Vinicius, a striker, Lucas, a winger, Bale, another winger.
Yeah.
So clearly we're going with a defensive mentality today. That's the obvious thing, which I find very strange because we need to hit them.
It's frustrating when we see that we did okay, very good in the first half against Palace, but then went defensive second half. When every other team has mullered them ever since. We played them.
Can't have Liverpool the next week beat them 7-0. And then who did they lose to again?
Villa with 10 men.
They lost to Villa 3-0 with 10 men. Unbelievable.
One half with 10 men.
So I feel like we need to. It's honestly
that positivity. Yeah. Where's the positivity that we had against Southampton, against Man U, when we were just banging in the goals?
Yeah.
Against the first half against West Ham.
So apparently Bale's injured. That's not good news.
Yeah, Bale's calf injury, wasn't it? That's why he came off at half time the other day.
Okay, I didn't see about that. Yeah. So that's. But even still, man, to not have Lucas or Vinicius, unless Vinicius is injured as well, you already came back from the illness. It's not. It's just.
He's just bought in for the League Cup and
for the Europa League. But why? He's already shown in the Europa League. He's got 3 goals and 3 assists in 5 games.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. It's great for the Europa League, but there were times against Palace or against whoever where we needed a striker. And if you know that Kane's going to drop deep into that number, like that number 10 or even
put
centre mid role, put on a number 9. Vinicius is the only actual number 9 we have in the club. So it's just baffling, to be honest with you. It really is. But after saying all this, I'm just hoping we come back at it at the end of the game saying, what a masterclass from Mourinho. I'll take a 2-0 win. Yeah. I'll take a 2-0 win. Thanks,
we want to be proved wrong. We really do. But we are surprised at this lineup.
Very surprised.
It's not, we expected the normal lineup, but with Lamela right of the front.
Yeah, I thought Lamela was right wing, right mid.
But we expected the rest to be the same. So real surprise here.
I definitely expected rotation next week when you've got Fulham and Leeds at home and then Brentford. We've got Fulham, Leeds and Brentford at home in a row for the next week. So I expected the rotation then, not to Wolves away when Liverpool have dropped points. Chelsea lost to Arsenal.
Oh, yeah.
Everton are the only team that have actually managed to win, didn't they? Or did Man U... What did Man U... No, Man U won in the end, didn't they? I can't remember who... Oh, my mind is gone.
God.
Man City. Man City won, but they've got a game in hand anyway, so we're ahead of them.
We did
just about.
Man U to what was it?
Oh, no, it was Leicester. Yeah, sorry, they played Leicester. So Man U and Leicester dropped points.
Yeah.
So all these teams are dropping points.
So that's why we have to win.
We go third if we win today.
We went from 1st to 8th.
Yeah.
In a week.
You have to win today, but we all know Wolves on their day can be a very good team. Neto's proven to be a great player. Podence has been very good recently.
Yeah, but Wolves are lacking confidence. And
they are lacking confidence. Didn't they lose
have the ball and attack us?
Was it Burnley they lost to on Monday? But they were fuming with the referee. The manager and the players were fuming with the ref and saying awful officiating. But they lost, so they're shaken. This is a time to beat them. They're a bit out of form. And obviously without Jimenez and Jota in their team anymore, it should theoretically be easier, but we don't know. We just got to play to our strengths today. We've got to. I'm looking. Tongi back in the starting should be good today. Obviously Kane and Son. We're hoping Kane scored against Stoke, so I'm hoping he's getting his little, because him and Son have been pretty off it the past few games. Not been too impressed with
when they get a chance. But
they'll still score, so they should do well.
We haven't seen Kane controlling the game like he has.
No, not like the
recently.
Southampton one when we turned it around. Not like Man City and Arsenal when he's where he's feeding the amazing passes through to Son. We haven't quite seen that the past couple of games, but we hope they can change that again today.
So there's lots of chat around the transfer window. Obviously, the January transfer window will be opening
next
very
Friday,
soon.
Right? Friday. Yeah, Friday's the 1st.
There's been strong links with Sabitzer.
Yeah, I heard that happens.
Have we got 45 million to get him?
I don't know. I didn't.
Depends how much. I've got no idea what value Delhi is now.
Yeah.
From being 100 million.
2 years ago, it was 100 million, and now
to probably 30, 35. I don't know. I have no idea what anyone will pay for him.
I can still see it because if Delhi goes in January, I can still see it being a loan for now. It's going to be like a loan with an option to buy in the summer for PSG. Is what I'm fully expecting, especially when they announce Poch as the manager, which is, according to the transfer god Fabrizio Romano, is totally done. It's done. He basically said Poch is done. Just waiting for confirmation from PSG now. So I don't know why they haven't done it this weekend. Christmas is over. They've got fixtures, surely. Why have they not announced them as the new? Or they're going to do like a WWE. When their game kicks off, you're going to see Pochettino just like coming out of the... You can hear like... coming out to the music in the stands.
No, I imagine there's lots of complications there. There's no doubt Pochettino wants his whole coaching team with him.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So he's going to get the package, which means they've got to sack all their existing coaches.
Yep. Of course, because they technically wouldn't have sacked them yet, would they?
HR stuff that you have to go through. But I'm sure they're all used to doing that at PSG by now anyway. I mean, how their manager got the sack being a point off top and qualifying in Champions League. But you don't slag off those above you. It's quite simple. You don't do that in public.
Yep. Well, I just realised I need to send...
Yeah, I have seen that report. I've seen a couple of you mention this now, that there's a report that we haven't got any money to spend, which is why I was saying it depends.
But I don't know if that's true, though, because I'm pretty sure... Mourinho was saying he still wants his centre back, doesn't he? Really, because I don't think Rodon was his. He wanted Skriniar.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, so I think we were still going to try and go back with him. So, but let's be honest, we still need to sell Rose. I think Carter Vickers. I don't know if he went in the end or did he go to the Championship team.
Idea.
Either way, if not, we still need to get rid of him. Jack Clark will go out on loan. Delhi is highly likely to leave, either loan or sell. So if there's a couple of players that we can raise cash for, then I don't see why we
on a loan?
Session on loan. He's smashing it.
He's loving it.
He's smashing it at Hoffenheim right now.
I don't think he'll be coming back. I think that'll be
I
another sale.
need to export something really quickly.
Okay.
I'll be here, but I need to just get the...
You do that, George. You leave me with the mic.
I'm coming back. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay, we'll be putting the line up again shortly.
Just before kickoff.
The news is that Spurs are going with 3 at the back with Davis, Sanchez, and Dyer. Thank you.
No, Toby's on the
Reguilon
bench.
and Matt Doherty making a return to Wolves. Hopefully, we're really due a performance from Matt Doherty.
Yeah.
We really are. And if he's not motivated for this one, then we've got problems with him. Then
And he's supposed to be so good going forward, but he's only got 1 assist to Kane against West Brom to snatch the win.
Yeah.
But even in that game, he didn't perform too well. It was just a great last minute cross in the box. So
So we really need more out of Doherty. Let's see if he is the player he's made out to be, because we haven't seen that yet. And sometimes it takes players time to settle in a new club. And we've seen it with Bale has struggled a bit. It could be injuries. I know he's out injured at the moment, but we've not seen the best of Bale yet. It's interesting what's going on at the club. You're getting
guys,
some
if you
players...
experience any lagging, it's just because I need to send some files, so I don't know if it will do that, but hopefully it won't. Shouldn't do. Doherty's actually really good. He was amazing for Wolves, but he's not showing it for Spurs at all. So
we're not doubting the fact that he's got it.
He has the ability. We know he has it.
He hasn't done it for Spurs yet.
No.
Let's be fair. He hasn't looked dangerous. He hasn't looked... I don't know if he... I mean, you're telling me he's an attacking player, but I haven't seen that.
No, we haven't seen it at all from him.
I haven't seen it. So
bearing in mind, he has the second highest attacking returns. When we signed him, he had the second highest attacking returns, only behind Trent Alexander-Arnold for a right back. We have not seen any of that. We've got 1 assist from him.
And we know this system is the system that he prefers. So with the 3 at the back, so that he can be an attacking midfielder, wide player. So let's see if he can really come up with the goods today.
Yep.
Are we on the right channel, by the way? Is it going to be...
we should... Well, I think they're all on Sky, so we should... Yeah, we are next.
Yeah. So we'll be watching it on Sky Sports. If you do have Sky Sports, put that on. Watch us as well. See you both.
Yeah, if you want to have us on your iPad, tablet, anything like that.
So, George, you're being asked if you think Aurea deserved a place in the starting lineup, given how he performed last week.
I think so, mainly because, that was terrible. Like, what was that, giving that penalty away? But I'm not being funny. He's done so well for the rest of the season, especially if you're directly comparing him between him and Doherty. Considering we played 14 games now, 13 of them, Aurea has been a better player than Doherty has. So, for me, I feel like he did, and it also is a bit more of a redemption, because what's going to happen now is if you've dropped him, you're basically saying to him, well, that's it, you made 1 mistake, you're punished. You're not going to start again. It might bring his confidence down a fair bit, but I'm thinking it's probably tactical. We're playing wing backs now. This should be Doherty's preferred position, playing right wing back, not right back. And also he's playing against his former team, which in theory he should know how to defend against the players. He should know how to attack against the defenders. So I can understand why he started him, but I feel like overall this season he's been a better player than Doherty has as a right back.
Can't argue too much with that. He can be frustrating as well, but he has deserved his starting place. We've got to bear in mind, I don't think players are dropped, it's rested, and it genuinely is rested. Alderweireld is rested today. He hasn't done anything wrong. He will be back when we go to a flat back 4. He will be back in. But I didn't see this coming today. George didn't see it coming.
No, I didn't.
The back 3 with certainly the amount of changes that we've got today. So it feels like it's been a few days since we played. Maybe not. But
the thing is as well, I understand. We all know that he's going to rotate. Players know they're going to rotate. But if you speak to any player anyway, it doesn't matter. They all want to play every single game, no matter with rotation. They might understand why you're doing it. So Aurea might understand why you're dropping me because, he will say, I understand why you're dropping me because you'll play me against Leeds or play me against Fulham.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you are a footballer. No one's going to be happy to be on the bench. They still want to play every single game, so it will still have a negative effect on him mentally, being like, okay, why have you dropped me for this game? He'll be thinking, why do you trust Doherty ahead of me against Wolves? But what we've seen so far is by the fact of having Doherty, that's improved Aurea's game. The competition has improved Aurea's game, so hopefully he's got the right mentality to think, all right, you're going to play Doherty in this one, well, when you play me against Fulham or you play me against Leeds, I'm going to make sure I will play every game. I'm going to show you how good I am to play me every game, which is what he did previously. So it should hopefully all work out in the end. Thank you for the donation, Fender. Appreciate it.
It's true, man. We need a win.
Win is the most
at
important
all
thing.
costs today.
No, I don't care how it happens. Has to happen.
We've said that a lot.
I know.
We have to win. That's the way nowadays to win, to have a chance of it. I'm not sitting here thinking we're going to win the league, but we want to be right up there. I enjoyed that when we were right at the top of the league. I want to dream a bit. I want to have a chance of doing that.
We don't want Liverpool running away
At
with
the
it
moment,
again.
we've gone from absolutely odds on being on top 2 and really pushing Liverpool
To drop into 7th and
drop
now
in
8th.
to the 1 point in.
Guys, no spam in
9.
the chat, please. Want to let everyone stop copying and pasting. Want to let everyone have a little chance to chat around. But yeah, we want to be up there at least. Because Liverpool may win it this year, but it's clearly not a walk. Like they're not going to walk it like they did last year. Look how close it all is. The fact they've already dropped points too. Like you said, Brighton, Fulham, West Brom. They would never have done that last year.
No, they won every game.
Won every game.
They were winning every game, and they had to.
And getting battered 7.
Man City.
Getting battered 7-2 by Villa. That's another one. Like, that would never have happened last year.
To be fair to Liverpool, that's the only game they've lost this season.
I know.
League game.
I know, but it was quite a battering.
And that's,
it was quite a battering.
But then Man U got battered by us, and then look where they are
now
as well.
they're above us.
So it's a strange
With a game in
season.
hand.
Obviously, with not having the crowds, it is different. I know Liverpool had 2,000 in today, but really it's so different to normal seasons that you're going to get these crazy results because it doesn't feel to them like a normal game.
I've got a question, you just talking off the back of that.
Toso's talking though,
Oh, yeah,
so no offence, I'd love to hear your voice, but
deserve to play. They played well against Stoke, for example, and I believe that this is
asking about the
best
lineup.
team we
I'm
can
guessing.
start with.
Could it also perhaps indicate to us we may see a change of system at the back from you this evening here?
That's the jersey, Chris.
Going to tell you. You have to wait. After 5 minutes, you will realize, of course. But
It's from the year I was born, the home
You
one.
make some changes tonight. One sees Traore start. Last season, his 4 goals all came against the big clubs, including Tottenham. Are you hoping
Bastard.
to see him replicate that ball against Spurs tonight?
of course.
Respect for Adama is his talent, his tasks inside of the team, and of course if he can score, fantastic for him and for us. So let's hope so.
Now, I know you're obviously
Stupid
good
question.
friends with Jose
Yeah.
away from tonight.
Oh, you're hoping
game.
you're forward
Last year, they snatched it in the final minute. Would there be a sense of revenge for you here tonight?
No, that's no sense at all. Our thoughts are not on what happened before in the past. It's today.
Another
Tough
stupid
opponent.
question. God.
It's going to be a tough game for us.
Let me ask these people questions, man.
I think that reporter's been on the Bailey's.
Oh, terrible questions he's asked there.
Yeah.
But yeah, just talking off the back of what we were saying before, do you think, let's talk about Spurs in particular, do you think not having fans has benefited us or hindered us? Because there's 2 ways of looking at it. You can look at it like, well, if we had fans in some games, like against Crystal Palace, the atmosphere from the away end might have carried us through that match. Or even some other games, or even some home ones where we lost, like Everton at the start of the season, or who else did we lose at home? Leicester. If we had fans do you think the fans would have helped the team maybe dig deep and find a goal? Because obviously we would have piled pressure on the players. Or do you think it's the exact opposite? do you think there would have been games where fans may have been really frustrated with the way we've been playing? Like if you look at Man City at home or Arsenal at home, we obviously let the teams have so much possession. Do you think the fans would have started booing? Do you think they would have like really piled on pressure for the team to attack? And then would we have lost those games because of that? That is what I'm curious to find out. Do you think it's been a hindrance or a benefit not having fans so far for our season? Or do you think the results would have been different if there were fans, let me say, and things like that? Do you think we would have lost to Man City? Do you think we would have still beaten them? Do you think we maybe would have beaten Chelsea if we had fans, or beaten Palace? Or do you think we maybe even lost some of those games if they would have had their home fans, their full home fans?
Exactly.
That's the big thing. I want to know what you guys think of that.
I think it's made teams happier about going away. I think they're able to not worry about that. There's less of a distinction between playing home games and playing away games.
Yeah.
So you see Man United win every away game because they're not playing against a crowd. They're just able to just play their game. You obviously you got your familiarity with your home ground, but at the end of the day, it's a football pitch. Not that much wider, not that much longer, any difference. The grass nowadays, everyone's got virtually the same pitches as well.
Yeah.
So it's really around the teams and the teams' approaches. And I think for Spurs personally, I think that when we were at the top, it benefited us because we weren't. There wasn't that unusual Spursy nervousness of being in any games. So I think it's benefited Spurs, but it's not something we want to continue, obviously. We want to be able to get back to having crowds behind the team. I think the European games is the one where I really miss the football. Home and away. Such a different atmosphere.
And the journeys, like I actually would love to have travelled to Antwerp, to like whoever we play. I would love it. Would have been great fun. Going to Austria to see a team that I would never have seen ever. Would be so much fun to do that journey with the family.
The city breaks, effectively, that we do.
Yeah.
Been doing.
So much fun.
You more than me, but
yeah, Mark, I reckon I said it would lag for a bit. I need to I'm sending a file online, a big file for work. So it should be not laggy in 5 minutes' time. It won't be laggy at kickoff, put it that way. So
bear with us, please, guys.
Guys, no negativity in the chat as well. We got kickoff in less than 10 minutes' time. Nearly 5 minutes, 8 minutes to go. Soon enough, we'll get to see Spurs kick off at the Molineux, and hopefully, we get these 3 points and go back up to third. 1 point behind Everton, and how many points would he be behind Liverpool with that draw? Let's have a look. Where's the Premier League table? Liverpool are on 32 points. We're on 25. Okay, so it takes us, 5 points? 4 points, sorry, 4 points. It takes us 4 points behind Liverpool. Because if we win today, 1 point behind Everton, 4
let's
points
not
behind
forget,
Liverpool.
it's not long before we play Liverpool at home. It's during January that we got Liverpool at home.
Yep.
So if we can close that gap and then somehow get a victory against them, then you're right back in the race.
Yep.
But there's an awful lot of teams having the similar thoughts at the moment. There are a lot of teams in and around the same points. So,
Yeah, look at Everton,
which
won
is
4
why
games
a
in
draw
a row.
today isn't good enough. We have to win today.
Man U going unbeaten in a few. Everton winning 4 in a row recently. Liverpool still going unbeaten since their loss to Aston Villa. So it's tough. It's going to be hard. Look, Wolves win, they go 2 points behind us. So it's all to play for.
I hate seeing that red L.
I know.
2 of them.
We had such back-to-back in the draw before that with Crystal Palace.
We were looking so good earlier in the season. We got to pick it up.
For sure.
So
Guys,
I haven't seen it. What's your prediction for today?
Well, I was going to ask the chat what they literally was about to ask the chat for their prediction. I said 2-1 beforehand, but I'm hoping with the 5 at the back it's going to be 2-0. But you know what? Neto and Podence have been doing really well recently. They're playing at home. 2-1. I'm going to stick with a 2-1 to Spurs. Is what I'm saying. What are you saying, Dad?
Thanks. Take my prediction. I'm going to go Wolves 2, Spurs 3.
Another 3-2 thriller against Wolves. Right, let me get this shared on Instagram as well. What's up, people? We're live now for Spurs versus Wolves. Come join us. Swipe up right now and watch us go back up to third place in the league. Let's go. Come on, you Spurs.
Good question. What colour kit are we wearing?
We're
today?
wearing our away kit for the second
is
time.
what? The green one?
The green one. We haven't done that in God knows how long. Like back to back wearing that. We saw it for the first time this week and we're wearing it again already.
100% loss record with that. Or was that in the cup?
No,
was
cup.
that in the
Still
cup?
cup. We won.
Oh,
We won.
all right, I'll take it.
100% win record.
I've got
you mean.
memory. Yeah.
Guys, it will lag
So,
for 4 more minutes. Just hold tight. It won't be lagging. I have to send something for work.
Won't be long. 8th and Wolves in 12th at the moment. So Spurs desperately need a win today.
Yep, 100%. Because that we go from 8th to 3rd. Makes such a big difference.
What do you make of Wolves' manager?
I really like his manager. Their manager, sorry. I've always rated him. They play good football. Obviously, it's clear he has a bias to Portuguese players.
What are they wearing, George?
Oh, they're not wearing the... It's because we're wearing the away kit. That's why. If we were playing at home.
Sorry, thank you, George. He got the hint for the Christmas present. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, yes. Pound the head. Rub the belly. Good luck. The Buddha luck. We bring that back. Come on.
Come on.
Thank you, Marcus, for reminding me. Thank you. We should be ready to go very soon. Kickoff is in 4 minutes' time. The players are walking out right now. Spurs players are already out. Currently, the Wolves players walking out into the Molineux, onto the pitch. All right. Last time out, guys. Let's get some Common You Spurs spammed in the chat. Let's get your predictions and let's find out where you are watching this match from. All right. Come on, we need this positive energy around here. It's been a bit too negative the past couple of weeks. I've seen a lot of negativity on Twitter and we hadn't even played our game yet. Like yesterday and today. And I'm like, are you mad? Chelsea lost their game. Like, this is good for us, all right? We just have to win today. Have to win. Son and Kane. 20 Premier League goals between Son and Kane. What is it, 11 and 9, I think it is. 11 for Son, 9 for Kane. I'm pretty sure it is. All right, now kickoff's 3 minutes away, so let me get the lineup once more time before kickoff for you guys to see that you may not have known. I'll start with the Wolves lineup. They've got Rui Patricio in goal, back four of Semedo, Cody, Saiss, and Marçal, if that's how you pronounce them. João Moutinho and Ruben Neves make up the midfield. Traore goes into the starting lineup for Wolves with Daniel Podence and Pedro Neto, two absolute ballers for Wolves recently. And the youngster for, 45 million I think it was, or 40 million or 35 million. It's very expensive for a young striker. Fabio Silva is in the lineup, obviously given the fact that the horrific injury that happened to Jimenez and Jota being at Liverpool. Spurs going 3 at the back, 5 at the back, whatever you call it. They do both during the match. Hugo Lloris in goal as captain. Back 3 of Dyer, Sanchez and Davis. Wing backs of Matt Doherty and Sergio Reguilon. Middle 3 of Højbjerg, Winks and Tanguy Ndombele. And then obviously the best striking partnership in the Premier League right now, Harry Kane and Son, both playing striker today. Alright, plenty of firepower. We can still score plenty of goals. We just need the Mourinho masterclass, and hopefully the players hit them on the counter really well, and Son and Kane are firing at home again. That team is still strong enough to win this match. It just took us all a little bit by surprise. We might have changed a little bit too much for my liking, but we'll see. And it's not 4 at the back, Robster.
It's a system that I like, but I've never seen work for us.
It is 3 or 5 at the back, whatever you want to call it.
I never see it work for us, but I prefer this system.
Sheethan, Lo Celso is injured.
Celso injured, Kane is injured.
The lag will stop in 1 minute. My file is going to send in less than a minute's time, so the lag will stop
96%.
then. It's because I'm sending a file. That's why it's lagging for now. It will not be laggy as soon as it kicks off. But Doherty obviously playing his former team. They're going to be focusing on that. It's his first Premier League appearance since November 8th. Obviously, most of his matches being in... Oh, yeah, I'm watching on your replay. It is lagging. Don't worry, it's going to stop soon. Hang around a sec. It literally is stopping in less than a minute. Come on.
98%. He's nearly there.
He's nearly there. That's the only reason it's lagging, guys. And then we're back to normality very soon.
just they've got a drone outside the ground then. Well, you'll be mad if you're on a crane, so I assume it's a drone.
99%. Players currently taking the knee.
Taking the knee. We are kickoff.
Right. We are kicking off. Tongi and Ndombele kicking off for Spurs. Here we go. Come on. This is what we need. Hopefully we get the win in this away kit. We have kicked off. All right.
Spurs
It stops.
playing from left to right.
It's finished now, so that should be no more lag. Should be no more lag now. Let me take this out.
Go on, Sonny. He's through.
Oh, he stacked it a little bit. All right. We'll get a corner. We get a corner. That's all good.
That was tough. It was tough to get it under control, but great run.
Great ball forward as well. Kane left it, dummied it almost.
Did well to get a hold of it, actually, Sonny. And we get a corner in the first minute. After just less than 30 seconds, we managed to get a corner.
There we go.
Here you go. Score from the corner, then part the bus.
No, should be no more lag, guys. Right, who's taking this? Is that Sonny? Yep. Oh, he's terrible delivery.
Oh, it's come
Oh!
through everyone.
Højbjerg left it on purpose. Nearly felt
Hit
the
it.
Oh, no!
Get
Tongi Ndombele scores! What a start! Oh my God, Patricio just let it. Sorry for anyone that's wearing headphones. There we go, from the corner.
Yes!
Oh, fantastic.
He does a
goal.
Davis.
Tongi Ndombele. The ball is delivered by Sonny into the box. Højbjerg
Poorly.
leaves it on purpose. Kane misses the header. Who is that? Is that Davis? Passes out to Tongi. Hits it first time. I don't know why Rui Patricio lets that
Come
go
off
in.
someone.
No, I think he just lets it. It's
see,
just
let's
players
just
in front
see.
of him. First time strike. Nope, it just
Nope.
goes straight in the goal. Rui Patricio
Wow.
lets it go in 1-0 to Spurs.
He thought the Wolves
Yeah, he
defender
thought it was
going
going to deflect it.
And just-
Oh,
Wow.
yes.
Come
Got
on.
in.
There you go. Now part the bus.
Now we've got the bus for 90 minutes.
Right. Now he's putting Adebayor on, taking Son off.
Oh, that is
You've gotta bear in
exactly
mind.
how you want to start.
I don't think any Wolves player has touched the ball.
No.
The keeper.
The keeper was the only...
On the deflection.
What, and the player that
And the
headed
player
it headed it to
in the
Davis.
corner.
So Wolves
So-
players have touched it twice, and we've already
Right.
scored.
Harry Kane in midfield. Takes on 2-3 players.
What a start. Get
Makes
in
it
there.
back.
Coin Spurs.
Great start.
Tongi Ndombele. Let's get that spammed in the chat. Let's go. Ndombele. Mastermind.
I did call it. Score from the corner. Then part the bus for the rest of the game. Lovely.
Oh, fantastic. Just what we needed. I actually hope we don't just sit back now.
No. We need to really turn the team over. We
Actually
need to-
have to. We haven't done it properly since that Man United game. So we need to do that again. We're playing away. Let's just embarrass them now.
Yeah. So I was just saying he's going to put on road on for Kane.
Yeah.
Okay, Wolves playing head tennis in midfield. Any offsides going on? Yes.
Yep,
there are.
offside. There we
Yep.
go. Let's go. I love that. Ndombele everywhere. One of my favourite players at Spurs right now. Scored is it less than a minute? The goal's been given 1 minute, so that means it was less than a minute, right?
Yeah.
It was in the first minute. Wow.
Well, I saw it.
Pedro Neto. Oh, dangerous
Ooh,
ball
that
into the
was a dangerous
box.
ball.
Luckily went past everyone there.
Out for a throw in to Spurs.
Lucas asking
Fantastic
what we
start.
think of the lineup. Oh, it's amazing. Fantastic. We definitely weren't
Best
slagging
idea
it off.
ever.
Definitely weren't slagging it off at the start before the game. No, I wasn't properly slagging off. I was just very, very, very
We were
surprised.
surprised.
Very
We
surprised.
want to be fooled. Oh, Jimenez is there.
He scored 3 goals and 1 assist in 4 games against Spurs. Obviously, would never, ever, ever wish that kind of injury on a player, but
No.
it's obviously good for us that he's not playing against us. Thankfully, he's recovered really, really well so far. I wonder when he's due back, if anyone knows. Tongi Ndombele. Goals in the first 15 minutes. We're first with 8. And there's about 17 teams tied second with 5th.
For 5.
Yeah, we're 5, sorry. 8 goals in the first 15. Well, we scored 3 against West Ham in the first 15 minutes. So that's why we're ahead of them. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how our defence tackles with the speed and the raw strength of Traore. And obviously Podence and Pedro Neto are quite skillful and good at getting to the byline. So very, very intrigued to see how we handle it. But it's been all right so far. Very early days, only the first 5 minutes. It definitely doesn't seem to be like a sit back and and hold as what a lot of people probably were expecting with that lineup, all right?
Yeah, it's very difficult to tell at the moment, though. There's no real pattern to the game.
I'm hoping that's not the case. The players seem to be forward quite a fair bit.
Yeah.
We're pushing up with a free kick at the moment. Thank you, Spence. I appreciate it.
Nice
What
one
a
up
nice
the
shirt.
line.
Thank you, Ian. I love Ndombele, man. Does so well. Fender with another
So, Jeremy,
14
is playing,
rand donation.
yes.
Ndombele is so good, he's pissing me off. Why? I love him, man. I think he's such a baller. Come on, pick that up. Winks into Kane. Kane passing into
Nice.
Ndombele.
That's
Tried to
too
play
nearly,
it straight back. It was nearly a smart move, but unfortunately it was collected by the Wolves defender. Pedro Neto is the one to watch in this game, man. He's been so good for Wolves. Definitely probably been their standout player this season.
So Wolves playing it along the back at the moment.
Have I got the away kit? I actually haven't got
Right
the away
by
kit.
their
actually.
away,
I've
by
got the
their
third
kit,
kit and the home
by
one.
their area.
This is a beauty from the year I was born. So if you know when this kit is from, you'll know the year I was born. Did your dad's gift for you get delivered in time for Christmas? No, apparently
No.
not. It's
Still
not,
not yet.
it's not going to be
Still
until the
not
new
yet.
year, right? It's like the
not
30th
yet.
or something, isn't
It's
it?
boring getting all your Christmas presents in one day. Who wants that?
We want to start 2021 off nicely with a
Yeah,
gift, not end a poor year with one.
Hope you like it.
I hope I do as well.
You've got it already.
Go on, Kane, drive. Oh, foul. Thanks, Kane.
There is a risk
Spurs
that
with a
you've
free kick.
already got what I bought you, but that's another story.
Yes, it's Sky Sports, guys. Sky
There is a
Sports.
risk.
JPS saying, I'm so happy it's worked out for Ndombele. He's such a class player. That's what we all said as well. It was looking ropey last season. But
So if you want to talk about Spurs kits, move to the side of the.
oh yeah,
You know, you can choose between them.
that was a gift from an unknown person. We don't know who
We
got
actually
it.
don't know who gave me this.
But some of the
So
kits.
if
From,
it's someone that knows me, who's in the chat, let me know who bought me this.
That's got
We
to be
just
a
opened
foul?
it. We didn't have any writing on the package.
I think he's given that as a foul potentially.
But it's got
Thanks to Doherty.
I don't see Ginola in that one. Love them.
That's my favourite one.
kit,
Yeah, that's
isn't
our
it?
favourite
Yeah,
kit.
yeah.
That away kit.
Do you know how much these kits go for on classic shirts and stuff?
I know.
That one there, it's about 200 quid.
Yep.
For the yellow one there.
If
Originals.
you have it in like mint condition originals, this was probably expensive.
So they are pretty pricey.
Especially if you want to get a name on the back. Bloody hell, if you want a Hoddle or a Klinsmann or Gaza, they're going to be mega bucks. I've seen some of them for like 400 quid with prime Gaza.
Right, we've got a ball into the area. Come on, someone get it.
I nearly said Gazaniga. Prime Paul Gascoigne shirt. It
Yeah,
goes for
well,
hundreds.
Irony is, well, with Hoddle, he wouldn't have had the name on the back of his shirt.
No, they would have just
They-
had,
they
what, number
did-
10?
Just had the numbers, number 10, number 4 before that. So yeah.
Nuno Espirito Santo played under Jose Mourinho for Porto in 2000, between 2000 and
did he?
2004. That's an interesting statistic.
Did he win the Champions
I didn't
League
know
with
about.
him?
Might have done
Must
in
have
that
done.
case. Wow, I did not realise that.
Oh, that's why he was being nice about him. He doesn't look. They look the same age. That beard makes
I
him
know,
look so much
he
older.
does look older, doesn't he? The funniest tweet I
But
saw.
Mourinho was a young manager when he was there. So.
The funniest tweet I saw is where it says Santo looks like an older version of Redmond. Have you seen that? Oh, I've got to show you the photo at halftime or after. It's so funny. They're both exactly the same, like no hair, the exact same beard, and like
Right.
kind of same like skin color. They're both like quite tan, quite dark. It's so funny, man. They actually look similar. Santo was the goalkeeper. Wow.
Guys, we've got to get more people on the chat. We've got 666.
Oh, we need to get
Ooh.
off that. Make sure
Let's
to
get one
share.
more.
Leave a like. What like we on? We're Spurs are winning. We need positivity. Doherty passing in. Oh, good pass back
Go
from
on.
Sonny.
Didn't quite get there.
Sice just got there just before him. But yeah, we've got 332 likes. Let's see how quickly we can get that up to 500 likes. I saw someone say they got Region in the 3rd kit for Christmas. That was Lucas.
Nice.
Let me know, did you get any nice Christmas Spurs gear? Or any Spurs gear for Christmas, should I say? Let me know. £5 from Cryptic Blaze, thank you very much. I'm off to JD Sports tomorrow. We're online. I'm going to get all the Spurs kits from this season, even the goalkeeper kits. Someone's had... someone's had a nice cash.
A lot of Christmas cards with the money.
Woo!
Flash the cash.
This was a Christmas present for me. This and the away one for the year I was born. Someone got a Sunny shirt, a Bale 3rd kit, Højbjerg home kit. Someone got all 3 kits.
Wow, nice.
Good work. You're definitely nice this year.
3rd kit with Sonny.
3rd kit with Sunny.
Black and blue training kit is
Oh,
sick.
it's nice.
Explain the one you got dinner.
Oh, the blue and the blue and yellow training, like the training. What is it? It's like the tracksuit almost, like the ones that the players wear when they're training. So nice, very nice.
So
I've got the bottoms for myself, but not the top. Someone got the 1986 Spurs top for Christmas. Oi, oi! That's a nice little old banger, that one. Kane home, away, and 3rd kit. Getting the Sun one as well. Wow. Got a Spurs mask. Spencer, my mod, got the 3rd kit as well.
No.
Love that.
Get out, close it,
it's
easy.
easy.
Easy safe.
Slow shot from Podence, straight down the middle. Easy for Lloris to get a handle on it. It's their first shot of the match, I believe. Traore just went in and out of our players so easily. Passes it off to Podence, who's just a very weak shot. It's their first shot on target. Ooh. Deflection nearly put Wolves back through on goal.
I like the 1819 green kit with Mora on the back. That's
Oh,
it's got to be the Ajax one.
beauty. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a football annual book.
Bale's signature for Christmas. Love that. Nice one, Daniel.
Nice. All looking good. What's going on there?
Don't know. It's got to be offline. Oh, you kidding?
Wolves play out on the floor.
They want to carry on.
Wolves want to carry on taking the throw in. He actually took the throw in. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Right next to Podence, who's on the floor.
Crying his eyes out for holding
And
his
his
ankle.
own player threw the ball in. That's crazy. Didn't look like anything in that. What is he? How did he hurt himself? Oh, a little rake on the back of his boot, actually. From Sanchez.
Well, the ref didn't even give anything, so I think it's still just a Wolves throw-in. Just going to get treatment. I mean, he's right by the line. Can he just scooch over a couple of seconds and carry on playing? Because it's not a head injury. Surely he can be told to... I think he's just said that no, it's a throw-in. There is no free kick. I think he's just said I'd rather be on the pitch and walk it off than be on the sidelines. That's never a foul, ever. No. Falls to the floor. Come on, Tongi, what can you do? Nice. Good ball control. Driving, cutting in. We still win it. Sonny, in the middle. Come on, spread it out. Region's out on the left.
5 against 5 here.
Region driving in the middle. Plays in Kane.
That's a bad
It's a bad touch, really, from Kane.
Sonny's got it.
Sonny's
out
still
wide.
Got to be. Who's out there? Ndombele. Oh, cuts in. Nice. Deliver on his left foot. He does. Oh, it's a decent
header.
From Region, of all people, as well.
Not sure what he was doing in centre forward position.
He was in the position that Kane should have been in. Flicks on, and it's not too far away from the left-hand side.
Nice dummy he did.
Actually, it's a decent header from your left back in the centre of the box.
So
Tongi did really well in the build-up to all of that.
To do a left foot pass, obviously, is not his comfortable foot.
Yeah. He might have actually been looking for Kane at the back post, but couldn't quite get the power on his weaker foot. But yeah, Region heading it wide. Spencer got a ticket to go do the skywalk at the stadium. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot going on. It was very funny when you guys did it. That was hilarious. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time.
It was good. It was good. It's class. If you're scared of heights, it's a challenge. But
I tell you what, we're pressing them up fairly high.
Yes.
We are playing proper wing backs. Well won by Region. Back into Kane.
Which we don't always do. We are
good turn from Højbjerg there. Kane forward, winks forward into Kane. Kane got to go left, go left.
They just nicked the ball off him.
Ndombele was by himself on the left-hand side. He couldn't
They are
find
trying
him.
to crowd Kane out in the
They
time
are.
he gets the ball.
But we're doing well, though. The passing is looking good, to be fair. We're pressing them quite high. I was expecting far more defensive. Given the lineup, I was expecting us to be far more defensive. But true to their word, Reguilon and Doherty are playing proper wing-backs in this match at the moment. Come on, we need good pressing now. Chipping over on the left-hand side with, I think that's Marcel. Yeah, Marcel, however you pronounce it. Goes to Neto out wide. Passes it into, I can't see who that is. Podence. Corner to Wolves. Nope, can't do that. Can't show the games at all. Sorry, Lucas, man. Copyright and all that. I would get sued. I'd get everything taken down. No one. That's why you're seeing everyone doing watch-alongs. No one can show the game. And any time a YouTube or whatever does try and show it, they get banned and blocked almost instantly. So, not possible, guys. Sorry. I honestly wish I could, but I think everyone wishes they could. But sadly, that's why they pay the billions to show the matches, so that no one else can. They've gone short, then cross in. Why is no one marking them at the back?
Back across and easily into Lloris's hands, who's looking to give a quick boot upfield.
It frustrates me that Cody had no one.
Did he kick it? He didn't kick it.
It frustrates me that Cody had absolutely no one marking him, but he does a poor. I think he tries to head it back across. Kane losing the ball again.
Lost the ball in midfield.
Is this Traoré running through the middle? Yet passes it left to Marcel again.
So just last couple of minutes, Wolves have started to get into this.
Yep. Come on, Sanchez, deal with it. That's a good tackle from Sanchez. Very good tackle from Sanchez.
Top class.
Kane controls.
Isn't something we often say about him, but that was top class.
Quickly. He's saying he got the ball. Højbjerg. Oh, that's going to be a foul.
Free kick.
Who was there? Is that Podence? I think he nutmegs Davis, and Davis just blocks the run through.
Fairly central.
It's a good chance for them to shoot. It's a good chance for them to shoot here. Oh, I'm getting quite hungry now. It's not good. Yeah, you can't do that. He basically just pushes him. Well done, Davis.
What, Davis?
Great defending. Great defending. This is Neves' range. You're right, Spencer. Well, you can tell right down the middle. Not too far outside the box. He's going for goal here.
Slightly to one side. But
that's where you want it, though. You don't want it directly down the middle.
Directly in the middle.
You've got to go surely over the wall.
I'm guessing Winks will sit behind the wall.
Yeah, I mean, that's normally the case, isn't it? Oh, it's Ndombele doing it. Oh, it's not Neves taking it, which is strange. Who is that taking? Is it Neto? No. I can't tell who's taking that. Go for the shot. Straight into the wall. He deserves. Whoa! Misses the pivot. He deserves it for that. He did the little takes 10 minutes before he actually runs up to kick the ball. He deserves it.
Yeah, that stupid little run.
No fouls.
That Pogba does to take a penalty.
Yeah.
Run to take the free kick.
Although that is still better than that stupid skip, that hop and skip that Jorginho and Fernandes and that lot do. I think it's the worst style of penalty ever. You deserve to miss if you take your penalties like that. Oh, that's a case for Wolves. Yeah, that was
in the edge area, but we've got away with it.
It's still carrying on.
Wolves have still got the ball in the
your
area.
Hands behind your back, Davis. It's alright, they pass it back to Ndombele. Come on, we've got a counter now. Kane's got it out left. Got no one to pass to. Switches it. Great switch to Doherty.
Doherty just kicks the ball backwards.
He had two players straight on him, Neto and Traoré. Came to close him down straight away. There was no one on the right wing, to be fair, for him to pass to.
Spurs, speed it up, speed the football.
Yep. We've allowed Wolves to grow into this game a bit too much now.
Just last couple of minutes. Not too much to worry about yet.
We just give the ball away a couple of Kane's given the ball away a couple of times. It's okay. It's been a good start so far. It's been okay.
It's a lot more positive than you would have
thought. 100%.
Which is
100%.
Great to see. But it is a fairly open game.
Toby is on the bench. No Toby.
hope he is in his 30s. He can't play every game. It's not going to happen.
I just figured it would be Fulham they would drop him out, but he's done it today. Sanchez, Dyer and Davis as centre-backs. Reguilon and Doherty wing-backs. So we go to a 5 at the back when defending, and then 3 at the back when we attack.
When the right side of the front 3 just hasn't been working for us this year. Yeah, Bergwijn hasn't held down the plays.
Lucas, Bale's not up to
Lamella's
scratch.
never fit enough.
Yeah.
Then this is a pretty reasonable idea to try and get round that. It's the personnel that I would question about, not necessarily the system.
Ndombele winning the ball back, driving through the middle. They fouled their own player. Come on!
He gets 2.
He's found Reguilon left. He's going to have a shot.
Shoots.
Straight at Patricio. You would have fancied if he passed it off to Kane on the right. It might have been better.
Run
But
from
Ndombele forced Wolves to foul their own player. Who was it that did that?
there?
They all went to tackle Ndombele. Look, 3 of them chasing him down. Traore couldn't catch up to him. Look, Semedo. No, who is it? Neves hacks down Semedo in that transition.
We had to lay it back to Kane there.
Cody looks like he pulls up with a hamstring injury. I think, or his calf. He got some sort of what was he? He was like skipping as he tried to run back. Yeah, I feel like you should have gone to Kane there. Should have gone to Kane, but what a fantastic run by Tongi. Ndombele showing us what a great central midfielder he is right now. Carried that ball through the middle. Traore couldn't catch up to him. Forces Neves, I think it was, to foul his own player, tackle his own player.
Guys, while we've got a break in play, you've got the opportunity to just close the chat for 2 seconds, hit that like button, and then come back on. Easy. Doesn't cost you anything.
We see how quick we can get up to 500 likes. Where are we at right now? I think we're at 413 according to this, with nearly 700 people watching. Come on, we can get that up to 500 likes.
We've said it. It's fact. You do that, it helps Spurs as well. It helps their mentality, helps them feel that the supporters are behind them.
Look, normally the case has been the quicker we've got to 1,000 likes, we've won the matches. We didn't get to 1,000 likes last time, and we lost. So got to get there as soon as possible.
It's all down to you guys. It's you. We're watching you. Here's the goal again. It's a nice strike. But the keeper
should have done so much. He must have thought it was going to get blocked by the defender.
I think he thought his defender was going to get that. It was a bit like my defending the other day when we played that that Saturday game, and ball was going easily past me, almost in slow motion, and I just left it, and then the keeper just let it go in the goal. So Cody is up and about. I think he will be coming back on.
Oh yeah, he will come back on.
But looks like the physio is telling Nuno. I'm not sure about him continuing, but at the moment, so they give him the ball straight away. Come on, Spurs. It's a Wolves throw in their own half. We're back up and running.
Evening, lads. Hope you and the fam had a wonderful Christmas. We did. We did to the best we can. Hope you all did as well. It
was certainly different this year, wasn't it, guys? Not having the massive get-togethers that we normally do.
No. Especially with the size of our family. Christ. Normally ends up in punch-ups as well when we have when it comes to the games. Comes to the ball games and
a little bit competitive.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's without alcohol as well.
Yeah.
It's just our nature.
Yeah.
How are we only 24 minutes in? What? This has been the slowest half.
Before there has been injuries.
Yes, I did watch the Liverpool game. Thank goodness. Well done, Sam Allardyce. Oh, and Ndombele holding in. Kane. Wonderful switch to regular. The control's a little bit away for him, but we still got it. Passes it back to Davis.
Okay, we're controlling the ball. Really want us to get this second, though.
Yeah, me too.
We've seen with Liverpool, 1-0 is a dangerous scoreline, whoever your opponent is.
Whoever.
And West Brom didn't touch the ball in the first half.
Reguilon's playing left wing this game. I love it. I love it. To have such an attacking fullback. Oh, passes great into Ndombele. Swivels.
Swings.
Passes it back to Kane.
Good.
Oh,
keeper rushes
Patricio
out.
beats out to it. That was a fantastic
Nice
turn
play.
from Ndombele. I expected him to go wide to Reguilon there, but quickly turns the Wolves player and manages to find the ball through. Feeds it through. Similar to De Bruyne. I don't know if you saw their match. De Bruyne had an amazing ball through to Sterling. I think it was.
Barely seen any matches this weekend. I saw the Liverpool, let's say most of
Because it was
Liverpool
just on
West
before
Brom
now.
game. Although it was quite ironic as soon as we switched it off, and then West Brom went and scored. Rushing back to it.
Ryan saying, yeah, mine wasn't too bad. It was in tier 1. I'm being put into tier 2. Wish you were the best new year. Woo! Lucky for some.
Tier 1. You're
tier
one
4
of the, what, 7-8% of
Yeah.
the country?
Almost all of the south of England is like tier 4 now. Somehow Liverpool are the only ones that can have, like Liverpool, the city, are the only ones that can have fans in. Hence why Liverpool and Everton could, being in tier 2, despite the fact that Liverpool had some of the highest cases not too long ago. Liverpool and Manchester. Now look at them, thriving.
Oh,
Surely that's gone out. Woo!
wow, what a terrible cross.
Surely that's ours, right? I don't think that took a deflection. That was dreadful.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, I'm starving.
Okay, so Spurs goal kick.
And Ndombele playing like Zidane. So that means Sam Allardyce is unbeaten in 4 at Anfield against Liverpool.
Yeah,
That's
Sam
insane.
Allardyce, 3 draws and a win.
That's crazy.
The last
He was the
manager.
last manager to beat them at their ground.
And it's with
3.5
different
years ago.
teams.
All of them, yeah.
It's with 4 different teams.
What was it? It
That's
was Sunderland. Well, obviously now West Brom. It
Everton.
was Sunderland, Everton,
Palace.
Crystal Palace was the one that they won with,
Yeah.
and now West Brom. Crazy. Of all the teams, those are the ones that are getting the points.
Just makes you laugh, doesn't it? He comes in, he keeps teams up, then he gets the sack.
And then he gets the sack because they can't do better than keeping them up. But that's great though. You get paid millions to keep teams up.
Yeah.
If you're that kind of manager, he's loving life. I think
Still can't believe he became England manager. Though.
for 1 match, wasn't he? He's got the best record, hasn't he? 100% record, isn't it?
It's just stupid though.
Fabio Silva's played it really far
Whatever
to
he
Neto
does,
out left.
that was such a backward move.
I know. Marcel in with his 28, Moutinho across to Neves. I think we're doing pretty well so far. We're defending well. Oh my god, I thought that
Where's
went
the
in.
ball? I
thought that went in.
Right.
Oh wow. They went to the byline again, dragged it in. I thought a defender was going to get in front there, but Fabio Silva had a really quick snap shot. All you saw was the net rustle, and I thought that was in. But it goes
it's
wide
the
and hits the side netting.
Right.
Okay, got away with that one a little bit.
Sight of it.
Wow, that's a decent strike pace. He would have beaten.
It would have been
100% would have beaten Lloris at the
if he
near
got
post. There was too much pace behind that.
About half a foot more this way inside, and that would have hit the inside of the post and got in.
Got away with one there, but other than that, I think we've done fairly well so far.
So that was you saying, "Oh, we defended well." Yeah.
Well, we have done. We're clearly forcing them to go wide. We've then got 5 defenders in the middle with Højbjerg and Winks to hopefully.
What Wolves are doing
pick up
is
the
what I
pieces.
like to see is getting players out wide and delivering them either to the byline and pulling it back,
Or
or
trying
out
to get
wide
across
and
in.
crossing it in.
Just unfortunately, Traore for them has done terrible crosses so far. But here we go again. Neto down wide. Can Sanchez deal with it?
Oh,
That's got to be a foul, isn't it? That he went studs into him.
foul on Sanchez.
On Sanchez. It's all right. Because it's trying to regroup.
It's funny, you can always hear the players nowadays. It's like,
Yeah, because there's no. What is it? Obviously, what is it studs? Yeah, he studs his foot because Sanchez clears it and his foot's high, and then Neto obviously tries to go for the ball, but studs him right
Mid-air,
against his
mid-air.
foot, midair, right against his foot.
But Sanchez well enough to take the free kick.
Long
Big
ball
boot
forward.
upfield.
Go on, Kane. Win that. Doesn't quite. The ball goes over him. Chases down Marcel. Højbjerg now chasing down Podence. Goes for a switch. That's a lovely switch. Semedo's got it on the right-hand side now. Going to drive. You can imagine he's going to pass to Traore, which he does. Can Traore get a better crossing this
Gets to
time?
the byline, crosses it
does.
over, and
All
cleared
right.
by Sanchez. Corner ball though.
Corner ball to Wolves.
Well, that's exactly what we were talking about. They get into the byline and then the ball back across. So it's a danger. Spurs have to be aware of this danger now.
Yep. Well, albeit the Wolves aren't exactly the tallest team, you're still... Cody can get one in here. Sias can get one in here.
I'll tell you who I haven't seen on the ball yet, which is very unusual. Half an hour in.
Well, Højbjerg.
Winks.
Yeah, Winks, actually. He's played one pass through to Kane, is all I remember.
Wolves are doing that England one. That
Oh,
all
yeah.
the players lined
all
up together.
All four right on the penalty spot.
Spurs have to be very careful not to give away a penalty.
They've done that
yet.
quick crossing again. Højbjerg headed clear.
And a
then
big
booted.
boot upfield.
Was that Winks or was that Region? One of the two, I think it was. I think it was Winks, if I'm not mistaken.
I am watching the game without my glasses on, so I can't tell the difference.
Guys, Dybala won't happen for those talking about. What's more likely to happen is Dele will loan out with an option or obligation to buy from PSG, and we'll try and get Sabitzer. Sabitzer's probably the only one I can realistically, or even Skriniar maybe, if Inter come down in their asking price. Those are the only two I can realistically see us going for. Sabitzer more so, because I think that's more pressing right now. We've got 4-5 centre-backs, whereas we've got a bit of an issue on the right wing. Although we've got a lot of the players, none of them are proven to be quality yet. Whereas Sabitzer he's a midfielder. We thought he was initially a central midfielder, but apparently he's played right wing 64 out of 90 of the games he's played. So he could play right. He could play right wing. He could play attacking mid. He could play centre mid. He'll be a good player to have to fill that position, considering at right wing he scored 14 goals and 13 assists, which is fantastic stats. Obviously captain for Leipzig, which means he'll be another leader added to the team. I think it'll be a fantastic addition. But what was they asking about? Is it 45 million?
45 million, according to the papers.
I think, given the market, I think that's worth it. Considering we've bought Lo Celso and Ndombele about 65 million each.
Yep.
They've cost. I think 45 million for Sabitzer would be fantastic.
Or if Pepe was 72 million.
Yeah. Then Sanchez is worth 60 million.
Yeah.
Go on, Kane. That should be a foul.
Go on, Kane. Yeah.
There you go. We got the foul there.
Kane comes deep again, though.
I think so. Caden, you're saying one of them was saying Sabitzer's backup and for rotation. I think he's got the potential to push for first team. Of course, to have him for rotation would be amazing. You get him in the cup games guaranteed, and then hopefully he proves he's good enough to be in the starting team. Then it just means that our backup team will be even better. If Bale's only playing Europa League or if Lamella's only playing Europa League, then
Gotta say, as Mr. Democracy is telling us, Jimmy Greaves has been. It's been announced today that he's receiving an MBE in the New Year's honours list, which is brilliant.
That's brilliant.
Can't believe he hasn't got one already.
I know. I'm quite surprised by that.
And to be honest, he should have been knighted. But there you are.
I feel like he should have been knighted as well. Given the people,
Absolutely.
giving people their service of football, the amount of
Legend
goals he's
of the
scored.
game, the amount of goals he scored for Spurs, and the fact that he was one half of a partnership that kind of revolutionised football on TV with their show Saint and Greavesy.
Yep.
So that was a brilliant show. Everyone used to watch it. So
Do you reckon he'll
his
get the
humour-
knighthood? He's not getting any younger. I mean, look at him. I don't think he will
well,
he?
it won't if he's not getting it in this.
Have they announced who is getting knighthood?
I haven't seen. Who.
I haven't seen the
I've only
listers.
seen that headline, to be honest. Around.
It'll be interesting to
Greavesy.
see the sports. Right, I think they will eventually, but do you think the likes of Hamilton, like Lewis Hamilton, will get a knighthood?
Oh
'cause
yeah.
he's one of the greatest. You could argue the greatest F1 drivers. Obviously, between
Sterling Moss got one, and he. I don't know his record, but I'm sure it's nowhere near what Hamilton's.
it can't be because he's equalled. Schmeichel, hasn't he?
Yeah. I'm
And
not sure.
will probably beat it because let's be honest, Lewis Hamilton and that Mercedes car, they keep it up next year, he's gonna win it again.
Oh, he's been.
So he's no doubt will beat it.
phenomenal. Although
I just think he will get it eventually. I think it's just strange. It's strange when they get it really, really young.
Yeah. I think that will.
Because
come
Andy
later.
Murray's
He does a lot after.
Andy Murray's knighted, right? He is,
Yep,
isn't he?
He is.
He's a Sir Andy Murray. He's quite young. How is David Beckham not Sir David Beckham?
Yeah.
Given all he's like, he is the UK. Like when it comes to sport, When you ask like a British footballer, he's the first person you think of is David Beckham. Like,
I find it ironic though how he's always put across as Mr. UK, Mr. England, Britain, etc. And then he's gone and spent so many years of his life in Spain and USA, and yet he's like the ultimate British person. Right, hold on, can't like us that much. Okay, nice interplay by Spurs in midfield, but we have just given it away. As I say, that commentator's curse.
Yeah, it always
Neto
happens.
down
Neto
on the left, delivers it
thinks
into the box.
Oh, I tell you what, it was almost a great delivery. Headed clear by
Can we get
Davis.
the second ball?
Who's that on the right? Is that Podence got it?
Got to get more possession of the ball.
Yeah, we do. We've dropped it a lot in the last 10 minutes or so. 15 minutes. Yeah, about 10, 15 minutes. We just haven't counter-attacked as well as we normally do. Sonny driving through the middle. And Ndombele, crowded by
again.
4 players, still gets away with the ball. Can't touch him. He's Dembele, but with goals and assists.
Yeah.
What more could you want?
Again, Son's
Son,
come quite
nice.
deep. Ball
But where is everyone? We've
Come on,
only got
Doctor.
Kane in the box.
Yeah, I can see why he didn't do an early delivery, but he just knocks it back. I want to see more
This
from
is
Doherty.
this is a bit frustrating, to be honest with you. We're not supposed to be ultra defensive. We're supposed to be
Well, the trouble is-
counter-attacking, but
the
we're
trouble
not.
is, Son came deep to pick up the ball, and he's the one that laid it out wide. So by the time he then was getting into the
No,
forward
but Kane was in the
position-
box. It was Son the one that didn't drive forward.
Yeah.
God, you got to play through.
And now
He's-
Kane's come deep.
Might be
So-
offside. I don't
Right,
know.
go
They
on,
haven't flown.
go on.
Son. But like, look, there's no one's on the last man. We don't have an all-out number
Get out
9.
wide.
Good
Come
ball
on.
in. God.
No, crowded out in the area.
Kane passed it into Region in the box, but Region, I think he tried to kind of
I like
nutmeg
the
a
way
play on the way
Region
through.
is getting in those centre forward
He's
positions.
played like a striker right now.
But
He's
we need
interchanging
some
with
width
Sonny.
as well, so it's kind of weird.
We're
We
still
know
doing
1-0
well.
is a dangerous score.
We're still
though.
defending
we need
well.
To get up
Yeah,
there.
we just need
Get up
to
the pitch.
counter-attack better.
Give Kane and Sonny another chance. Or a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, Sonny's best
Sonny
chance came in the first minute, and even that was really, really difficult. He
Yeah, it
controlled
is
the ball well
difficult.
and managed to win the corner,
I think
from which we scored. In the second phase of play from it. Okay,
I just
now
think
we're just
we
knocking the ball
need
around the back.
if we get that
No,
one
Sanchez, what you doing?
we get that one killer pass from Kane into Sonny and Sonny's through, he will finish it. I feel like he's going to be a good marksman today, but at the moment he hasn't quite managed to get those balls through the defense just yet.
Okay, go on, wide.
But then playing 4 at the back helps us well when we've got basically Region playing left wing, Ndombele is quite far forward, Kane and Son up front, Doherty right wing back. It should help. It's basically 4-on-4. We just need to produce now. Here you go, Region. Where is he going? He's forced to go
Just
back.
backwards.
Go on into
Right.
Højbjerg in the middle.
Where's Højbjerg and Winksman? They need to get hold of the ball.
Yeah, so
We
Ben
are
Shaw
just-
saying we tried to sign Inter centre back, Inter finished 4th in their Champions League group. Now we can sign him. Yeah, it's a bit. It's almost like you don't want to sign him now.
Yeah.
No, the defense doesn't look too great.
And how many of you think that?
Oh God, I'm starving.
I haven't seen any newspaper articles on this, but I'm guessing that Ericsson will end up at PSG.
I think
as
he'll
well.
go PSG as well. I think he will get, because he'll get Ericsson for cheap. He will get Dele on a loan to
Dele.
begin with. Can you imagine Dele and Ericsson behind Mbappe and Neymar and Di Maria? How fucking mental is that? I think
You got to try and.
I don't know about
recruit.
Ericsson because obviously his performance. I know Dele's performance, but in terms of the type of club PSG are, when it's all about your image and that style of football, you do seem to think that it's a perfect club for Dele.
Get away, nice
Well,
clearance.
well
Good.
defended there. You do seem to think that Dele would PSG is the perfect club for Dele. It's all about oozing the character and the swag and the style of
could you
football.
imagine
It's
him and,
the amount of nutmegs that him, Neymar, and
Neymar together.
and
Exactly.
Mbappe and will be able to do. I think
Oh dear.
it would suit him so well. And he's still so young. He's got it in him. He'll do well there, I think. I want him to do well if he does, but it'd just be a shame to get rid of him and then he starts performing, you know. But sometimes players...
Get out, shots. Oh,
Okay,
saved
saved.
by Lloris.
Safe.
Podence on target.
Sometimes players
In
need
the
that, you know.
40th minute.
Yeah, guys, no spamming the questions. We'll see it. We'll answer it as well. Yeah, Dele and Mourinho don't seem to have the good relationship either, whereas obviously he's got a great relationship with Pochettino. So, luckily it wasn't the best of strikes from, was it Podence, I think it was?
We know Mourinho does this tough love, and he did that with Ndombele, and we couldn't see him surviving, and he has.
Yeah.
And he thrived on it now. So
I just think it would have happened by now with Dele.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
clearly it seems to be that Mourinho's just frustrated with him rather than actually doing tough love. He's playing him a bit more now, but is it a case of to put him in the transfer window, like to put him in the window for people to see him? Well, according to a lot of big sources, he does seem to be all but guaranteed out the door in January. We don't know whether it's a loan or a transfer. My best guess, considering it is January, I think it's going to be a loan with an option to buy or obligation to buy. That seems to be a very popular move for a lot of teams, especially since a lot of them have been hit by coronavirus. They've just given the ball back to Kane. He's got Højbjerg. The problem is Højbjerg was his only option out wide and was held up quite well by Moutinho.
Spurs throw near the halfway line. 1-0 up after 40 minutes.
Yeah, Mourinho was very frustrated with Dele.
Really comfortable, but
he blamed Dele for the goal that Stoke scored, giving the ball away.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny though. Like, obviously we know what Mourinho. Yeah, we know what Mourinho's style was like, but he was upset with him for trying to do a back heel to.
Do you think that's why Ollie was being saying about Fernandes? He was basically saying, yeah, he takes risks and sometimes it goes against us, but we think it's worth it.
Yeah. Whereas it was kind of worth it. He pulled it off really well in the first half against Stoke, and that's got to be a foul for us. Thank you. So it's a strange one, but clearly we all know what Mourinho's like. He doesn't seem to like all this fancy smashes. Speaking of, they're showing Dele on the screen now. He doesn't like these nutmegs and.
He's got blanket on.
Unless you can pull it off like Ndombele seems to do every single time. We need 2-0, man. We need 2-0. I don't like this at all. Because don't get me wrong, I think we're defending well, but you can't keep inviting this pressure. We need that intensity again, and just one little mistake with a through ball to there. They've got a good front four. One mistake and it could cost us massively. Look what happened to Palace.
Be on the front foot, Spurs.
3 minutes left of the first half. Probably some time added on because some players were down on injured. Cody was down. I think Podence was down. You're probably expecting 2 or 3 minutes added on, at least.
I'm going 4.
4's not a bad shout, to be fair.
4. So this is a dangerous time at the end of the half. We've got to keep concentrating.
Yeah. No, don't let complacency take control.
Do you think he will stick with this system?
I think so. I mean, it's working well so far. We just need to get Son involved more. I don't think Son's really been involved at all this half.
Yeah.
There's been no real darting runs. Region seems to be involved a lot more than Son is so far this half. So I think we just need to get him involved. I think Kane's passing could be a bit better.
Still want to see actually Doherty is where Son is where Doherty should be.
Son's
just kicked the ball out.
I can see Lamella coming on at some point in the second half, but in terms of half time, I don't think he'll change anything. Oh, what a interesting clearance.
Okay. Is that Moutinho?
That is there, on the ball.
I like him.
I'm going to have to get some
Good
food.
Player.
Or a snack at least for now. At half time, I'm starving. We've had 5 attempts to their 4. Had some good opportunities, man. That Ndombele driving forward. If he played it right to Kane, you feel like we would, especially because we'd be on Kane's right foot. Reguilon's shot just wasn't as good. It was straight down the middle of easy for Patricio to save, really.
It's one of those where, because Harry Kane was in a good position, you feel he should have passed to Kane. But had he done so and not made it, would have been shouting he should have shot.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You can't win.
And the thing is, I think you can tell the reason why he passed to Reguilon is, I think, who was the other centre-back? Saiss. I think Saiss obviously noticed that Kane was running through, so I'm pretty sure he just runs over to try and mark Kane. whereas Reguilon was a bit more free, so I can understand why he did. But if the ball could make it through to Kane, you'd fancy him on his right foot more than Reguilon. But it is what it is.
So we've got to hold on, Spurs. Wolves have had a fair bit of possession this half.
Make sure to stick around, Rachel.
They're not.
Make sure to subscribe and like the stream.
Looking too dangerous.
All right, so Harry, get onside. You're miles offside.
That's a love. Oh,
There's no one there. Yeah, I thought someone would be running there
It
too.
was a lovely ball.
Oh,
Come on, get it.
come on,
Ndombele
Ndombele.
taking all day.
Yeah, he's all the space in the middle. Winks. Oh, it's too much.
Oh, that's a poor pass.
That's a wonderful tackle by Winks.
That is
You're going to get a booking.
straight yellow and totally
Yeah,
deserved.
2 minutes, is that it?
Okay,
I said
got that
2 or
wrong.
3, but I meant like 3 or 4. Like that. Only 2 minutes added
We'll
on.
take
Wow.
that all day long. The way half's progressing.
Yeah, with Trial steaming through there, that's a smart.
I think it's fair to say we're doing a good job without doing a great job this half.
Yeah.
It's good. It's okay.
It's good, it's just not enough, I think.
It's just if we're supposed to be this top team, we've got to put games like this away.
Yeah, bury some more chances. Go on, give it a shot. Oh, I thought that was going to fall to Ndombele. That's a push in the back.
Yes,
Thank you.
Foul near the halfway line.
Definitely seems to be Ndombele the standout player for me in our team so far. Kane and Son just need to get into it a little bit more. Reguilon's doing well, I think. He's getting into the game a lot. Doherty seems to be doing better than normal. Defender seems to
Doing
be
nothing attacking though. Sorry, he doesn't. And
well, in the Mourinho team, he's been told to defend more. This is good football, though. Oh, it's a poor pass back to Sonny, man. Really
From
poor
Doherty.
pass. Yeah, from Doherty.
And now Wolves have got a break, but Sanchez clears.
Straight back to
Back to-
opponents.
He's looked their most dangerous player.
Yeah, he
hasn't
has.
Opponents.
It's a good ball through to Neto, but it's a bit too far. Dyer picks it up. Good defending from Dyer. I'm very, very impressed with Dyer. I'm so happy he's... Oh,
Oh.
The annoying thing
Very
about
late.
that is you give that as a high foot, but Cody is the one that went like this far down to head it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, what's he going to do? Not challenge for the ball?
Just a few seconds left of this half.
You can imagine as soon as they get this up the field, the ref will probably...
There
you go.
Half time.
Half time. All right. It's a good first half. Obviously, Tongi and Ndombele opening the scoreline early doors in the first minute, 1-0. Fantastic goal from a corner. Came back out thanks to Davis. First time shot. Patricio must have thought a defender was going to block it. Kind of went straight into the goal. 1-0 to Spurs. We weren't great for them the next 10-15 minutes. I feel like we were on top of them. We were creating more chances. We had a great few chances where Ndombele ran through the team. Traore couldn't catch him. Neves fouled his own player trying to tackle him as well. And he just laid it off to Reguilon, who was on the left. Kane was darting on the right. And unfortunately, a shot straight at the keeper. We had a couple of those chances as well. Shots at the keeper. Just nothing clear cut. And we kind of allowed Wolves to attack a lot more towards the end. I'd say the last 20
We shouldn't
minutes
be
of that half.
surprised at this. We shouldn't be surprised. It's the way we play nowadays.
I know, it's just when we are
But it's just
countering,
so
we're not...
frustrating because we know we've got the players good enough to be able to keep hold of the ball and actually be a bit sharper and create the chances. Whereas
It's the counter-attacking we're not looking good at. Defending,
1-0
we're
is
defending well.
Too dangerous.
We're
1-0 is
defending well.
Too dangerous to score.
The counter-attacking has been poor compared to our standard.
We have to, and that's the difficulty with just playing the two up front, or not having a front three makes that.
But yeah, Yusuf's making a good point. We don't always perform so great at this time of the season. It was the same last season where we dropped points against Chelsea, Southampton, Norwich, and a few others. It's what happens when Mourinho's obviously normally plays the same team week in, week out with us, and clearly he's rotated because we've got so many fixtures, like 3 games in 1 week. We just played earlier in the week, and it's tough. It is tough around the Christmas time, so there is rotation. Players look tired. Son and Kane haven't been up to scratch the past few games. Clearly, they're looking not as sharp and a bit more tired. So it's always tough around this time. Look, being 1-0 up is good. I think we're defending well. We just need to find that intensity again and counter-attack better. And for me, I think Ndombele has been the best player for that so far. Just need to get him on the ball, driving through the middle more.
And I'll tell you who's having another quiet game for him.
Højbjerg?
Højbjerg.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that was driving us forward when we had those 7 points out of 9 against the top teams and Arsenal, and feels like he's been off the pace last couple of games, and whether that is tiredness, I don't know, but it's something we're looking for him to improve.
Well, I need to go grab some food quickly.
So,
actually,
while you're doing that, George, I'd be interested, everyone, in your revised predictions for the rest of the game. How do you think it will finish? I went Wolves 2, Spurs 3. It's not looking like that at the moment. It's looking a lot tighter. Can't quite believe that comment of Ndombele is average. He's a very good player. I like him. I like him a lot. I think he likes him way too much. I don't think he's top notch, but he can create and he can cause problems for the other team. And he's one of these that when he's got the ball at his feet, it's very hard for players to get it off him. What we don't have is necessarily a system that utilises him the best. You know, we don't pass the ball short passes into him the way we would have done under Poch. We would have been possession football, lay it short into midfield, into Winks, into Ndombele, etc. But because we're more direct now, when we do try to do these counter-attacks, it doesn't necessarily help that ball-playing player. So, difficult to see. Let's see what your predictions are. We've got 4-1, we've got 2-0, we've got Spurs, 3-1 Spurs, 2-1 Spurs, another 2-1 Spurs. Nice one. We've got 2-0, a very hard win. I agree with you, Leon. I think that's probably what I would shout. Go for now. I think Spurs will get more opportunities in the second half as Wolves take more risks. But I just don't want to see all this negativity. I don't want to see more defenders coming on. I want us to actually go for it in the first 10-15 minutes. Can't quite see that, Jasper. I can't see Winks off for Lamela. Lamela could well make an appearance, but I think it will probably be
Rodon.
It'll be Rodon. Might be
And Toby.
When he takes the Ndombele off, who's he going to put on? Because he can't put the Celso on.
Well, now we haven't got the Celso, so I don't think he should.
He will though. He
But
will take him off after 65
But the thing is,
minutes.
it's not been a high intensity game. I understand it against Man City and Chelsea and all these lot because they're pressing us and whatever, but it's not been crazy high intensity. They shouldn't. He's played 90 minutes before. He should last the 90 minutes here too.
So
it's a good
it'll be
strike,
interesting to see. Oh, that's a nice shot. I mean,
David's goal and assist in the last 2 games.
Yeah. See who?
He definitely thinks number 27 is
yeah.
clearing that.
It was a weird move from the 27.
Yeah.
Should have done better.
He kind of stuck his leg out too late.
Yeah, I think someone just made a comment. This game feels like Palace, and I would say that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
good
earlier.
First half, but
that's why we need that.
we just need to believe that we can. Oh, stop being so cautious. We're so scared of that West Ham stuff that we did. Had to go right to Kane.
Had to go right to Harry.
When he went. You're running forward and you've got Kane and Reguilon to choose from. How do you not go for Kane? He's got the chance now. Oh, that was right. That was. The more I see that, the worse I think Ndombele did there. That was a terrible, terrible decision to pass the ball to Reguilon. Well, it's a choice of Reguilon or Kane. And that was 50-50.
Troy went all the way through.
But fairly weak attempts from Wolves so far. They haven't had. I think they had the one chance that we thought might have got in when he hit the
Silver.
When he hit the side
I
netting.
think it was this one.
Is that this one? Yeah. It was a good shot. It was unlucky. But yeah, we have defended well. Sanchez has actually looked probably the best defender, to be fair.
No, I think Dyer's been the best, but Sanchez looked good. He doesn't look bad. He had a great tackle on, was it Traore?
Yeah, it was top class. Yeah, Wolves are dangerous, as Jamie Redknapp is just saying.
You know what?
But they haven't looked
what I was going to say is obviously that run through there that Traore did was really, really good and we couldn't stop him. But that's the only one.
Yeah.
I expected a lot more of Traore down the wings, trying to take on Davis, trying to take on Dyer or whoever it may be, and kind of back. But we haven't really seen it that much, which is good. It's good defending.
I think the danger we know is they lay the ball wide.
Loving my food, Harry Kane.
They get the wide, they go wide, and they either drag the ball back into the area or they deliver it in. And they're doing that a fair bit with limited success so far.
Yeah, luckily
Because I don't think they have the centre forward to really make use of that style of play.
They've probably had 2 or 3 of those chances where like Podence on Neto or someone has shot from just inside the box, but it's been straight at Lloris. It's been pretty easy saves, quite weak.
But there's no way we can just settle for 1-0. We have to try and get
not a chance.
a second or third. So Paddy Stewart is saying we need to play attacking football, George. And that's what I feel that if we go toe-to-toe with this team and play our attack against their attack, we will win. And yet, we just know that's not our style.
Yep.
I don't always like it. I believe in Mourinho, but I don't always enjoy the methodology. I can't.
To be honest, as much as
like, because it gets frustrating when last minute if you're 1 goal in. Liverpool saw that earlier. Dominated possession against West Brom. Very few shots on target, and they weren't really looking dangerous apart from one outstanding save in the last minute from the West Brom keeper. But really, it's too dangerous 1-0. Got to keep going.
what I think, the thing is, it was so easy for fans to blame Mourinho for the Palace game, but he said after in his post-match thing that I told the players to actually kill the game off, and they didn't. So he wasn't the one to say to go defensive. He said the players didn't come through.
Yeah, but then when he slaughters players like Delhi in that Stoke game for...
But then my point is, he might go in at half-time and say, right, you need to be more attacking. You need to kill this game off now.
Yeah.
But then the players might not come through. They might be knackered. So it's down to them to show up in the second half. Especially Sonny and Kane, because they haven't appeared yet in this game.
I can see, one substitution I can definitely see is Sissoko on for Winks. I don't think Winks has got involved today at all.
Yeah.
And he's got a book in as well. So I can see Sissoko coming on for him. I'm not sure he will change the system. I think he'll stick with the
I think he'll stick with a 3/5 at back.
But he needs to find a way. He will find a way to get Lamella on that pitch.
Oh, he will.
What would you do? You wouldn't take off Doherty because he's better defensively than...
He'll take off Reguilon and go back 4.
So...
Davis left back is what he'll do.
Yeah, I can see that.
Which would be annoying because Reguilon's actually getting in this game really, he's getting involved massively.
But definitely see Sissoko. Right, it's Christmas or just gone. We opened the Baileys on the last stream. I think it's time for a top up. You up for one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I won't have this Red Bull. Maybe I won't have this second Red Bull again.
Yep, let's go for it. So, no silly pranks.
Might as well put that back in the fridge
Okay.
if we're going to have that. Yeah, we need our goal difference back. We need more goals. We're third as things stand, Paddy Stewart. We're third as things stand, but 1 point behind Everton. We cannot let this slip. Have to get a second and a third. A second and a third. Kill this game off. All right. Games at the Molineux have been way too close. But I can honestly see Wolves equalising in the second half. 10 minutes into the second half. And then we'll get a winner at the end. But I don't want that stress. Just kill it off now. All right. Or at least get the second first so we're not sweating as much towards the end of the game. Yeah, seriously, I think you're right. Kane does look knackered. But he's the best striker in the league, man. And we need the goals desperately. Moore is not on the bench, Roger. Yeah, that's exactly what we're thinking, Keith. Modric won't come, Koala. He's about to sign a new contract with Real Madrid. There's loads of things like that happen. They just made the rumour up so that Modric's agent can ask for more money from Real Madrid for the contract. He was never going to come to Spurs. Sabitzer and Skriniar are the only two we could potentially get. But we won't get both either. They're too expensive. I think Sabitzer's the real one. I'd love that to be the case. Come on, paprika. Hashtag not an ad. Deli stretching in the stands. You can see Jose playing Vinicius for Fulham. I hope that would be good. Vinicius should do well against Fulham, I think. I'd like that to be the case. Winks will get subbed for Sissoko. Definitely since Winks is on the yellow card, we need the players to ditch in towards the end. Hey, Tony Antonio with a £2 donor. Appreciate that, my guy. Thank you. We've got 845 people in here. Stream's about to start. Well, the kickoff's about to start again. Any second now. They're just showing Mourinho sitting on the bench. As things, I don't think any changes from what I've seen. You keep those on the side because I don't want to eat them. And if they're there, I know I will. Yeah, Bobby Zamora has it right there. We need to see more of Son and Kane in the second half, and I'm hoping that happens today. Look at Mourinho talking to the fourth official. My Christmas was good, Nathaniel. Thanks for asking. Right.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. It doesn't look like there's any changes. Yep. I know. Pat the head. Rub the belly. Get the luck back. Because we didn't do that the past couple of games apart from Stoke, and we lost those. Well, we drew and lost, so... We are from Cyprus. Nicola.
Greek
Cyprus. Cheers. Hopefully.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone.
We're going to enjoy this half, guys. Spurs aren't going to stress us out at all.
Nah, never do, mate. Never do. Yeah, we're on the Baileys.
Yes. I haven't had Baileys in years, and opened it on the last.
You've got to have Baileys
stream.
around Christmas time.
And
it's the best thing ever.
Lovely.
Best thing ever at Christmas. Or if you're on like a ski holiday, if you're fortunate enough to go on ski holidays.
Which I have never done.
We need to go as soon as things get back to normal.
That's got to be on my bucket list, actually. Never been skiing at my advanced age. Not sure my knees would be able to take it. Thank you, Alex, who loves my.
Someone from
nice,
Mozambique,
shiny
welcome. Right, we're about to
early goal again to
recommence the second half. Make sure to
I
like the
agree with
stream.
that.
Give the
I've
positivity.
annoyed that like button. Come on.
There's 834 people in here and only 620 likes. If every single one of you could leave a like, that'd help us out massively. Why are Wolves all of a sudden in our box?
On attack? Oh,
That's
that's a penalty.
oh,
Oh my God, we're going to give away
Surely
a penalty.
not.
Has he not given that?
He hasn't given it.
He's given a
given
corner.
a
It's
corner.
gonna go
It will go to VAR.
It will be given a penalty. Guarantee it.
I don't think there was anything in it, but you know for a fact that they will give...
Dyer, please get the ball.
Oh, I don't think he does.
Oh,
That's hard to tell, actually. I see it from this.
Let's see. Oh, we're going to get away with that.
Nah, he kicks him in the foot. They're going to give that as a
No,
pen.
it's gonna
Guarantee
be a
it.
penalty.
Guarantee it.
Idiot. First minute of second half. Guarantee he's going to give it. If we get away with that, we are extremely lucky.
VAR check. Does he make contact with him? He does. Yeah, it's going to be a pen.
Catches it.
Calls it's going to be a pen.
Definite penalty. There's no doubt about it. Sorry, guys, but this is going to be a Wolves penalty.
Did I not say in the first 10 minutes they're going to get a goal? I said in the first 10 minutes they're going to get a goal and then we're going to win 2-1. But why? Why?
Why do we keep giving away stupid penalties all the time? The ref has gone to strangely change his watch. I thought he went over to see the... Are we getting away with this? Somehow. Don't tell me we got away with it.
No, no way.
Get away. Oh, wow. If I was a Wolves...
How have we gotten away with that?
Have we got away with it? Take it. Take it. Hurry up and take it. Yes. Somehow.
Oh my God, we got away with that. Christ. How?
Wow. So Wolves have a second corner. Don't understand. Sorry, guys. I'm absolutely delighted. Don't get me wrong, but I don't understand that. Dyer definitely kicks him. Definitely kicked Silva. It was, in my mind, 100% penalty. We will take it all day long. Wolves with another corner. Come on, guys. Clear.
I did not think the ball was going to go that way.
But
wow.
Luis boots it upfield.
Semedo jumped and totally missed the ball.
That was a bit of my defending when we played it.
Kane on the halfway line.
Out
wide. Come on, son.
Just ghost in the area. Ghost in the area, Kane. Come on.
I'm honestly shocked. They showed the replay and it looked like Dyer hits Silva's foot, which knocks it away. So
it does.
I'm so shocked that I didn't give that. That's mad. Actually, that's twice I've been shocked today about them not giving penalties or decisions. I mean, there was a horrendous decision earlier in the Leeds-Burnley one. I'll show you after. Absolute joke. Because, for some reason, the ref blows the whistle before the ball goes in the back of the net, which they're not supposed to do because then it's supposed to go to VAR. But he gave Leeds the free kick for their goalkeeper fouling Ben Mee in the box.
Right.
Make that make sense?
And they gave Leeds a free kick.
And they gave Leeds a free kick.
Yeah.
The Mee jumps up. They're on the edge of the box as well, so inside but towards the edge of the box. Ball coming in from a free kick. Mee's facing away from goal, jumps up to head it. Goalkeeper comes rushing out, jumps up to try and catch it, but knees him in the back first. So Ben Mee's gone like that, knees him in the back. Yeah. And then Barnes hits a wonderful strike on the swivel to score a goal, but the referee blew and gave the goal kick, the free kick to the goalkeeper, even though the keeper fouled.
Get protection, but that sounds ridiculous.
No. Honestly, when you see it, it's the worst decision I think I've seen in a long, long time.
Second half goals, what's that saying?
65 goals in the second half. 69% of their goals have been in the second half. That's not a good sign, is it? Well, hopefully we can show how good we are defensively.
Gotta stop letting them have so much possession.
Yeah. That was weird. It was like good defending from Winks, but then he kind of just let Semedo have the ball again. That's all right. We got the ball. Good ball from... it's actually... Don't normally say it, but it was actually a poor touch from Ndombele.
Lost it in the middle of the field.
It was actually a great ball forward by Davis.
Wolves have definitely started the second half sharper than Spurs.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, nutmeg from Ndombele again. Surely there's got to be a foul in there somewhere. Fouls, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Ndombele's touch nutmegs Matinho.
Thoughts on Poch to PSG, George?
Fantastic. It means that Man United don't get him.
I agree. I don't want to see him in charge of another Premiership team, to be honest. Good to see him back in football once it gets officially announced. And I think that'll be a good fit for him. He used to be a PSG player.
Yeah.
So he knows the club. Obviously, it was a while ago. It was before they had all the money.
He was there the same time Ronaldinho was, I think.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they played in the same team. That's when he had his luscious long hair.
Kane has just lost the ball. What is going on?
I think he's been one of our worst players on the pitch so far, Kane. Our two best players, Kane and Son. Kane has given the ball away so many times, and Son is actually
just struggling to get
doesn't
involved.
look like he's on the pitch. That's gone. Yes, it has.
He hasn't. He's kept it in.
Bastard.
So Wolves come again on the left wing. They're just knocking the ball back into midfield, and they try again. This is what I'm saying about they get wide and they deliver normally.
That's a great pass. I saw that from a mile off.
Some lovely 1-2s.
Good defending from Sanchez. That throw in. No,
Again
corner.
from Sanchez.
Corner to Wolves. Good defending from Sanchez
looks
there.
like he's upped his game today.
Oh, I haven't heard that one before, Matt.
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe. You didn't know that was... Okay, is it time for the Shane Long comments as well?
Yeah. Pjanic, Shane Long.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe, heard it
Levy
before.
for me, yeah. With Daniel and Daniel.
Oh, yeah. Daniel Levy and Daniel Radcliffe. We should change my YouTube
corner.
We should change my YouTube channel to
by Kane.
We should change it to the Daniels.
Yeah. Some comments about Son deserved the Puskas award. That was an absolutely amazing goal. If only he could get the ball to his feet today, then we might see some kind of repeat.
He hasn't touched the ball yet, has he?
This system doesn't suit Sonny the way he plays. I'd say Kane's lost the ball more than he's created problems at the moment. Winks just giving the ball away. Well, kicked the ball straight out. Again, I was pleased to see him in the team, but he doesn't help himself at times. Wolves are definitely looking more dangerous than us this half. We need to get under control.
Have we even been in their box yet?
In their half.
Sorry, half is what I meant.
In their
That's
half,
actually what I meant.
mean. So, Wolves on the attack on the left. Nice ball inside. Playing a few 1-2s. About to deliver a ball in the area. No, he's thinking about it being closed down well by Spurs. But now, all day long to deliver in. And Sanchez clears again. And again. Sanchez is on fire, mate, I'm telling you. Kane
He's having the best game. He's having the best game of this season.
Kane gets fouled towards near the circle with the halfway line. What's that actually called?
What?
The big circle in the middle of the pitch.
Centre circle.
Yeah, but the centre circle. Oh, no, that's the
No,
centre spot.
that's the centre spot. It's the centre circle.
Okay. I knew that. I know a lot about football.
That's right, just embarrass yourself. Yeah, look, 31% possession second half. Normally better for us, but we're not doing anything with the little we have. Oh, run back by Højbjerg. Great ball into Region, come on.
Oh, he's
He's
taking
got to
it too
go
wide.
across goal now.
Wide.
No one there. Where is Sonny? Where has Sonny been this whole game? He seems to be playing striker, but he just never seems to be in the right areas. We're very, very disappointed with Sonny today.
Disappointed in Kane today.
And Kane. Yeah, both of them.
So hopefully they'll score a goal each.
Yep.
Prove us all wrong. So in our fantasy teams, we've got, as well as George's big Achillea group, we've got a family Achillea group with just 9 of us in. 8 of us have Son and Kane in, and the other one's got Kane on his own. So you'd expect to see most Spurs supporters have got those 2 in their team. They used to have Region as well. I think I got rid of him this week. But... Right, Wolves into the area.
Woo! Where's he going with that one?
Mad cross.
Whipped it so far, like so fast across and went straight over everyone for a Spurs throw in.
Come on, we need a leader.
No, come on, Isaac. He's saying it's not Kane and Sonny's fault. It's the way we play. We're playing the exact same way we've played at the start of the season, where they've got 10 goals each or 9 and like 20 goals between them.
Well, the system's different, but
yeah, but that doesn't excuse the Crystal Palace game, the Liverpool game, the Leicester game where they were non-existent as well.
Yeah.
And they're non-existent again. Kane, it's not like Kane's not been on the ball. Kane's been on the ball. He's given the ball away every time, for the most part. He just hasn't quite had that final pass that he's normally so good at. And if he's going to drop deep to do that, then make sure he passes well. Whereas Sonny's just, I don't know where Sonny's been. Sonny's just been so
but we know with these two, they just need one chance.
Oh, of course.
Either one of them, one chance, and it will be a goal.
Of course. So, I think it's just a bit frustrating that 1-0 leads. We know how many times we've blown 1-0 leads before, and we both hate being 1-0 up. And it's just when you're not seeing Son and Kane on fire with their passing and getting involved with the games, it's just a bit. It's a really frustrating to watch.
The fact that, when they're on their game, it gives the rest of the team so much confidence.
Yeah, it's a massive confidence boost when they're playing well. But of course, I can understand they're tired. They've played pretty much every game, both of them, with all these matches coming up. So, would not be surprised if Kane is rested against Fulham and we play Vinicius, or at least is on the bench.
He won't do it. It's the one player that's going to play every bloody game.
You say that Højbjerg's going to play every league game.
Okay, and Højbjerg.
And Son's played every league game so far, so. Come on, press him down, Kane. Look, and there you go. And Ndombele pressing. There you go!
Oh, referee!
He has given it. I think he's going to book Cody as
kick.
well. Great pressing from Ndombele. Fantastic pressing from him.
Come on, Dyer. This is right in Dyer's range.
This is definitely Dyer's range. Look, he does so well to press him. Yeah, look, he does hold him back, doesn't he? Cody wraps his arm around the front of Ndombele.
Body check.
Look away, he runs from the halfway line, sprints down to close down Cody, wins the ball back and draws in the foul. Well played. Well played.
Come on, Dyer. Although Harry will probably fancy it, but...
No, it's got to be Dyer with the way they've gone.
It's got to be Dyer, the way he hits.
All of Dyer's have gone almost on target. Yeah, there you go. Dyer. Perfect. Here's Dyer. You stand, Sonny and Kane stand exactly where Dyer's going to hit it, and then you duck out the way. It's simple.
If you can get this over and under the wall.
And this camera, we say this every time, but that camera angle where they show it from behind makes it look so easy. You just got to pass it in the goal. Now, that's perfect Dyer range.
Because of our light. Right.
No, that's perfect Dyer range. Come on.
Come on, Dyer.
Come on, son. All right, well, Dyer. I meant the phrase.
Ooh.
That's good. Oh,
just wide. Just wide.
It was close. It was just wide of the left post.
Confident it was going wide though.
It looked closer because it got inside the post that's standing. Ah, no. Okay, it's further away than initially looked. Not a bad effort. Managed to get over the wall, but curled away from the goal, out wide. Goal kick. Go on, win possession back. Come on, Region. Put the pressure on. Good pressure from Region again.
Oh, where'd he come from?
Close them down. It's good pressing the past 5 minutes. Oh, God. This Doherty tried to do one of those challenges and missed him. Now Neto's driving through. Winks and Sanchez covering. Good covering from Winks.
That's good for Winks.
Forces him totally out wide, but he goes round him anyway.
To the byline.
He's going to drag it back. Good.
Back. Well done.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
he's just
kicked taking a kick in the head.
Is it the head or the chest?
Okay, let's just hope Lloris is down.
I think he's kicked him properly in the chest
just making the most of it.
It's annoying. Winks does so well to cover there, but Neto did really well to get back round him. Dyer read the pass into Fabian Silva.
But then it bounced off Spurs.
But it bounced off Doherty.
Where's he kick Lloris?
It's in the chest. It was right in the chest. He goes to... Oh, it might be the face, actually. Yeah, it is, because he grabs him
No, he's okay. He's okay. Right. Lloris is okay.
I don't think it was heavy contact, but... Yes, no, I like that. Let's get me to 1K likes. 876 viewers right now. What are we sitting on? 900 viewers. And we've got 700 likes. Come on, 300 more to go. Every single one of you leaves a like.
Oh, 4.
Son?
Sonny, yeah,
Son's done nothing.
This is interesting. I can't work out who... It's got to be Sonny. I can't see who else is going to take off.
Unless he takes off... no,
unless it's
Region. It will be Region.
And he goes to a flat back 4.
It'll be Region, I think.
It won't be Davis. It won't
be Davis, yeah. It'll be Region. I was expecting Sissoko for Winks first, because obviously Winks is on a yellow as well, so he can't make those
still don't understand
last-ditch tackles.
What they are showing them when they're looking at these pieces of paper.
I know.
This is the goal.
Shoot.
This time, score.
Score, yeah.
That person in between those two sticks, keep the ball away from him.
The thing is, as much as Son has not been in this game, you still do not sub him off, because it takes one ball through from Kane to stick Sonny, especially if we're changing to a 4-3-3, which I think is what's likely to happen. Reguilon hasn't been in the game as much this half, so I'd expect him to come off, stick Son on the left.
Doherty, man.
For who? Then we have no right back, and that's no chance.
Oh, now Dyer's down injured.
Oh, that's not good. Well, luckily we've got Togo on the bench. I don't think it's a serious injury. I think he's just biding time by the looks of things.
Definitely hurt his ankle.
Jamie's saying you can take Son off if he's not playing well. Take him off. Yeah, but not as the first sub, because it would literally take one moment. We know what Son and Kane are like. It just takes one moment for them to click and we're through on goal and it's a goal. It's simple. I expect them to come off at some point, but I wouldn't do it as straight up for Bergwijn.
Well, I'm going that it will be Son.
I think you'll take Son off for Lamella later on. I think that's what will happen. I don't think he'll be the first one. I'm expecting Reguilon first.
He's obviously had to go off because he got treated. He's had to go off the sidelines.
It's a bit of a strange rule, isn't it, though? If you're fine, why can't you?
But then he's let him on straight away.
Yeah, so
I don't understand. But I'll take. So Wolves driving through.
It's almost like you give the other team an advantage by letting them attack when you have less
space. Balls into the area, but no one there. Come on,
communication could have been. It's a little bit poor there from the players. We got it clear though. Hi, Chris, was very good. Thank you, Donald. How was yours? Yeah, every time we take Son off, we end up throwing the game. He took Son off against. There you go, Reguilon off. Reguilon on. Okay. Hey, he took Son off against Palace and we threw that game, didn't we? Took him off for Delhi.
Okay, Reguilon had a very good first half, but has been quieter this half, no doubt about it.
Well, we haven't been attacking as much this half, have we? So he hasn't been able to get involved as much. But that's a good move, though. I think Bergwijn's still a decent player. He's shown it against the Manchester teams. He just needs to do it against everyone else.
Okay, got a chance for a counter. Don't slow it down. We slowed it down.
Doherty passes to Højbjerg and Doherty back to Sanchez, and now we're back to Lloris.
I'll take this in the 85th minute, but not now, guys.
Oh, well, come on. Højbjerg win that back. That's a foul, thank you. And Ndombele winning the foul again. Sissoko will come on for Winks at some point. Towards the end of the game especially, because Winks is on a yellow card. Mourinho wants his midfielders to be able to maybe do that naughty tackle and get a yellow if they're on a counter towards the end of the match. And obviously Winks won't be able to do that now. He's already done that in this game. So I fully expect that to be one of the subs in probably about 10 minutes' time. It's just about the final one. Will Dele come on? Will Lamella come on?
It'll be interesting to see now if Kane and Son do better with this system.
With the four. It's poor from us. Højbjerg giving the ball away.
We've just given the ball away. It's a Wolves throw. Have they taken it?
Again, like you said, Højbjerg's not been as I think
as dominant as he normally is.
They've got to be knackered.
I haven't seen any forward balls from him.
Son, Kane, Højbjerg have played every single game. They have to be knackered. If coincidentally all three of them aren't necessarily playing at their best. The problem is we can't afford to drop them because the rest, as you've seen, the rest of the players haven't shown up. Come on.
Go on.
Never.
Oh, don't give a foul for that.
Never a foul.
Okay, I still don't. Let's down 1-0. 1-0 where we don't look like scoring a second. It's too dangerous. That is a great ball. Well done,
Lloris. It's exactly what I'm talking about. We can't have 25 minutes of this.
This Wolves team, they're no mugs. They're good on the ball.
They are good on the ball.
They're lacking a goal threat.
Well, they've got quick, skillful players in their front four. Yeah. So we can't let them get forward. Come on, Sonny, wake up. See how easy was that to pass?
He got?
He passed straight into Podence.
Come on, close it down.
We know Neto wants a long shot.
And again, long range effort.
Oh, actually a corner. Neves
closed it down.
I don't know. Was it Doherty? I actually don't know.
How is that a corner?
In what planet is there a corner there? Oh, here we go.
Is
Here's the Wolves. Play it short. Instant cross by Moutinho. There we go. There's the England train. Look,
defending. Don't
pass it
give
short.
away any penalties.
Oh, there's pass it short. Is he
They
not
pass it short.
offside?
They deliver it into the area. Clear it. Get away.
Nice one, Tongi. Come on, Sonny. Chase
Keep
that
up
down
field.
on their
Sonny.
second touch. That's what we're talking about.
Thought I heard a
There
whistle.
you go.
Come on. Hit the ball and
Doherty,
break.
good header
Get
to
them.
Ndombele.
Fast. Play it quick. Too slow.
Doherty slows the game down. Wait, oh, nice one, Tongi. Draws in the foul as well. We're playing on. Come on,
Play
son.
on.
Passes it to Kane. He's on the right. What's he
By
going
the
to do?
corner
Goes to
flag.
the
Goes to the
byline.
byline. Deliver.
We've only got
There's no
Bergwijn in the
there.
box. He's not going to win a header, is he?
Okay, we've
No
held
one
the
in the
ball.
box.
Getting back. Out wide. to
Oh,
the
there we
right.
go.
That's a nice ball in.
And to Kane. There you go.
Oh, it's
Oh,
gonna be
he should have gone to
offside. It's gonna
Kane.
be offside,
Come on,
isn't it?
Harry.
No point. He was miles off.
Why did Kane not go for that? I thought Son was offside as well.
But that's ridiculous. I mean, they don't put the flag up for ages after.
I know why. They're not going to now.
No, now
They
it's
would have
playing
allowed
on-
us to
on-
score and then gone to celebrate
Yeah.
it and then gone to VAR to see that Son was offside. Is what would have happened.
Spurs are driving me to drink. We have to win today. Have to win. Win ugly, but we have to win. Neto. Oh, it's deflected
I thought that
just
deflected
wide.
in, man. I thought that was going
Wow.
to go in.
That looked in all the way. How that has gone wide of the post, I do not know. Was that Sanchez? Sanchez again, blocked. Tell you, mate, he's getting man of the match. And I am by no means a Sanchez fan.
I need
but
Kane to score, man. I've got him as
he
my
has been
captain as
brilliant
well
today.
in the fantasy. Come on, Harry.
Okay, deep corner, away
Away
by
by
Spurs.
and Ndombele.
Come on, let's hit him on the break.
Got to drive now. Come on.
Ndombele.
Oh,
Nice.
what a flick forward.
Nice, then again.
When they-
And again.
He's
Oh!
still going.
Oh my God.
Find some.
Oh,
Oh,
he
if
missed the
only,
pass.
if only he could find the pass to
Oh.
Sonny. He did so
Gets
well to
past
get past.
three players
Yeah.
so well. With skills.
Oh, that's our foul, surely.
No, I don't think so. It's a booking.
No, it's got to be for their. That can't be for Ndombele. Exactly, it's our free kick.
Oh, he gave it to us.
That's what I'm saying. Semedo almost looked like he slipped and then like
Hold on.
studied.
What's Cody? It's not
Ndombele.
Cody, is it? Otherwise you
No,
would have shown the red.
Semedo. No, because I think Semedo has a heavy touch, then tries to slide in to win the ball before Ndombele, and then absolutely takes Ndombele's legs out. Is what's happened.
Right, let's see.
Look, it goes away from him. Yeah, look, it doesn't even get the
All
ball.
right, all right.
Totally
Yeah,
takes
yeah,
Ndombele's ankles out. Semedo yellow card,
Good.
free kick to Spurs.
Good. Come on, Spurs.
Ndombele been the standout
We
player
have
for
to
us
kill
so
the
far.
game. You're right, fender bender. On comes Sissoko. Gonna
For
be
wing.
for wing. No,
What?
Ndombele.
What? He's been our
That's
best
what we
player.
do. He's part of the bus. Part of the bus. We've got no chance of scoring now. We are settling for 1-0. So dangerous. So dangerous to do this.
That's
Ndombele
unbelievable.
has been-
Ndombele's been the best player on the pitch. Takes him off. I mean, granted, he lost 5 minutes than he normally does. Oh, it's not a bad delivery from Bergwijn. But we've gone proper defensive.
Right, we've
haven't
done
we?
all our subs. We've
Sissoko.
put on-
No, we've got one more. The last one will be Lamela for Son, and then we'll concede. Is what will happen.
Yeah.
Because every time we take Son off, hey, there's no foul in that anywhere.
Go on.
Go on, Son.
Come on, play on.
Quickly. Højbjerg, come on. Find someone. Son's
Back
on the
to
right.
Son on the right wing.
Oh, we just got no. That's
That's
a
a
good
lovely
pass.
play.
Can we get a cross in?
No,
terrible,
terrible.
pass from Sissoko. Terrible. Unbelievable.
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
oh.
It definitely wasn't a
Wolves
foul.
player.
It was that Marcel, the left back, It wasn't a foul, but he kind of just
Twisted his ankle
yeah,
there,
like
didn't he?
slipped on his own ankle. I think
Wow.
he got booked for that foul on Ndombele. Oh, that didn't look good. We need to kill this game off now.
You're saying he'll put Lamella on. I reckon he'll put Alvaro on. Take off, son. So dangerous, 1-0. Let's hope we don't live to regret this. To be holding on from the first minute. I mean, I joked about it after the first minute. Oh yeah, let's park the bus. But let's score and park the bus.
How many did we score against Southampton in the end?
5-2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But that's where we're not going to try and kill games off like we were earlier in the season. The West Ham, when it went from 3-0 up to 3-0, certainly changed Mourinho's approach. And we've gone from being the high-flying goal scorers to let's just try and do enough. But we know how dangerous that is. Especially against a team, Wolves, even though they haven't really done it this season, they are of quite good quality that are dangerous. And they're not just going to sit back. That's really well played by Bergwijn. Tackles well, wins the ball
Kane,
back.
find to Bergwijn. Come on, Kane, get a good killer pass. He's had to force to go
Kane's turned
backward now.
backwards.
All right, Højbjerg,
Come
make a
on,
pass
Højbjerg.
forward.
Forwards, not
Hey,
dangerous
you got Sonny.
area.
He still got
Killed
it.
Sonny.
Yeah, it was not a good
Crowded
pass.
out by the Wolves players. We try to get the ball away, and what's given? Is it a foul against Sonny? I think it is. Yep, I can't explain Hasty Godfrey why you taking Ndombele off, other than his normal 65 minutes, 70 minutes.
Well,
Doesn't seem to trust him for longer than that.
To be honest with you, I think what it is this time is probably the fact now that Lo Celso's injured and we've seen how good Ndombele is, we're going to need him for every single game. And if we know Ndombele doesn't necessarily have the fitness to do 90 minutes every single game, so
Okay, we've got a break on the left. Harry Wing on the left,
Kane.
driving in. Kane even. What did I say?
That, the camera angle made it look like that was going towards the goal. But that defender managed to get there. There was no one in the box. Like, where is Son in all of this? If Kane's gone out wide, Son should be in the middle. But
Yep.
he's not. He's out wide, and then we have no one in the box. Here we go. Winks. Where's he going to go? We've got Son by himself. Okay.
Son,
Switches it to Doherty.
lovely ball
It's a
to
good
Doherty.
switch.
But Wolves pick up the ball
Wolves
again
got
at
the
the
ball
back.
again. It's Son and Kane, I think, are just too shattered. We have to drop Kane against Fulham and play Vinicius.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least.
yeah.
You have to, if they're not playing
Let
well.
me know when that happens.
So why does Kane get injured every January? Because we play him every single game, and he looks knackered.
And he plays every game for England.
Yeah, but
nearly.
England comes what? You play 2 games every 4 months. That's not a. That's
Yeah,
not
but I'm
an
saying he
argument.
doesn't have a break.
Yeah, he doesn't have a break ever. So, it's a joke. Like we
substitution.
the whole point of signing Vinicius and all these forwards is that we can play him and rest Kane. We say this every single year. Why don't we rest Kane and actually buy another striker? Why don't we buy another striker and rest Kane? Because we can't rely on him. Then it comes to it, and now we're saying we can't drop Kane. The whole point of buying Vinicius and players like that is so that we can and still perform. So we should drop him against Fulham. Vinicius gets a hat-trick, and Bob's your uncle, you put Kane back in for Leeds. Sorted. He has his rest.
Yes, George. Let me know. Oh my God.
He's going to give... Oh, I just didn't know he was going to give that to them.
Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous challenge by Davis there. But we get away with it in the area. What are you doing, Davis? Bloody hell. We got away with that. I don't know why or how. Wolves should have got a penalty in the first minute of this second half. Dyer clearly fouling Silva in the box. Somehow VAR was very favourable to us. Spurs have struggled this half. We haven't got the ball under control at all. We are
No one
resorting
forward
to
there. We are so...
long balls up front. We've lost our creative midfielder. Taking him off to bring on Sissoko to try and get some more solidity in the midfield.
But again, he got down. He did well to get to be on the right wing and get to the byline. But then, because of his quality and in crossing, just went straight to a Wolves player, which doesn't help. If you had Ndombele out there, that's going straight to a Spurs player.
We know he's not a footballer. He's a presence.
He's just a presence, yeah.
He's a presence. Good presence.
No, Vinny's not on the bench, kid boss.
I always used to call him a bouncer, didn't I?
Hopefully it's to rest him for Fulham, but... Oh, really? Giving that one a foul when we got the ball first?
Doherty's given away a free kick, which will give Wolves a chance.
In the area that we always concede on. Luckily, they don't cross the ball in because they're quite a short team. Otherwise, we could be in trouble with those fouls.
Yep, they're playing it short.
To be honest with you, what I'm seeing again is I would still rather have Aurier instead of Doherty. Anytime Doherty's been on the ball, he's slowed the game down every single time. Yep. And he's supposed to be so good attacking, an attacking return. He slows it down and passes straight back to Sanchez. Aurier gets down the wing. He's put in some decent crosses. He causes trouble for some of their defenders, and has even defended well against.
Oh yeah, Doherty's a new Ben Davis.
Yep.
I'm not seeing anything else from it. In fact, Ben Davis is more dangerous. He scores goals, he assists goals. I'm not sure what Doherty does. I just haven't seen it yet in the Spurs shirt. Not seen much from Højbjerg today. Højbjerg.
Told you, man. Højbjerg, Son and Kane are knackered.
So our best three players have struggled today. Which means the team has struggled.
Yeah.
So defensively, we've done pretty reasonably, even though
Dyer... Look at this gap there.
Still think Dyer gave away that penalty.
It's a great ball. Neves to Podence. Crosses good defending from Winks there. Højbjerg smacks it clear, but to no one. At least Son should be up there chasing it down. Aurier gave a pen last time, but throughout the season, Aurier's been solid. That was actually probably his only bad game so far this season. 14 matches in. Seems like we completely forgot how to turn on the ball. Never a good turn, just pass it backwards. Well, that's what happens when you take off. Oh, here we go. Come on. What was that touch?
No.
He killed himself with that second touch. Does well to flick it over Semedo and then just almost passes it straight back to Neves. Yep, doubling up on Traore.
He's going to lay it back to him. Close him down. Oh my God, they're so useless.
Luckily, their cross is terrible. But come on, Kane, control this. Good chest.
Right.
Any fouls?
Any foul, ref?
He's grabbing his ankle like he normally does to try and win the foul, but we don't get anything for it. He's going to play that. Oh, he's trying. That's good. That is good defending from Doherty that time.
Oh my God,
Sonny!
We're giving the ball away. Good save by Luis. Good save. Long
distance shot. It was going to the bottom right corner of the goal. Saved by Luis. But what was Sonny doing? I know he's trying to find Kane, but that's a poor pass. He kicks it straight to Neves, allowing him to have a long distance shot. Goes for the bottom right corner. Good save from Luis.
Did well to keep hold of that.
Yeah, rather than
it's a save you should make all day long, but
rather than a lot of keepers would parry that and it'll be a corner or force one of the players. But here we go. Wolves on the attack again.
We don't like what we're seeing, guys.
No.
This is too dangerous. Too dangerous.
When Kane, Son and Højbjerg are not playing to their standard, we look a bit clueless trying to go forward. Now this is proper. Oh, that's a nasty
terrible
tackle.
Challenge.
Davis,
what are you doing? Stop doing that. Oh, Lamela is coming.
I told you. This time it will be for Sonny.
So a dangerous chance now for Wolves to deliver it into our area. So at the moment they haven't looked that dangerous aerially, but let's hope it's not commentator's curse. Come on Spurs, defend. Defend well. He delivers it now into the area.
Oh, it's well done from Dyer to get his head to that first.
Corner ball to Wolves. Concentrate Spurs. All right, I thought he was going to take it quick. Do we have 11? We have 11. No, 10 in the area.
I think they're showing Jimenez again. top goal scorers, all comps since the start of last season. 31 goals. And Jota 16. So third is Pedro Neto
That's
with
where
9.
the problem is. They've lost so many goals from this team.
Oh, they would have already equalised by now if Jimenez was playing. Easily.
So
Oh, was Doherty
Doherty
fourth?
on that list?
I think Doherty was fourth on that list. It's quite funny, actually. Doesn't do that for us.
They deliver the corner, get away.
Kane, defensive
of course.
clearance, obviously. That's all he needed to do was the defensive clearance. Now he's going to start playing properly. Now that he's back into
the area.
Oh, it's a good ball to Traore. Good defending. Hit Davis. It's back out with, is this Neto? Yep, it's with Neto on the right hand side. Passes into Neves. They've got too many players with similar names. Traore back again. We've got 4 players on Traore by the looks of things. Neves deep. No one at the back post.
Close them down.
We're so worried about finding him in the box. We're stepping off too much.
All Wolves at
that's
the
good.
moment.
That's right. Easy cross for
It
Lloris
is
to hold.
all Wolves. But
All Wolves.
But they don't look. It's
Guys, come on. We need you. We need the energy. We need a common Spurs spam in the
It's
chat.
almost like a boxing match where they are punching and punching, but their punches are light
Yep.
at the moment.
Come on, common Spurs spam in the
But
chat.
we're-
We've
but
got
we're
1,000 people in the stream. We need all of you to
We're not
like.
punching at all. Come on,
As soon as we
Spurs,
get to
get
1,000
involved.
likes, we'll win this game. All right, 760 of likes so far. It's free. It just helps your boy out. Please, we need the positive vibes and energy because it's all been nervy. It's been nervy so far. Lamella for Son. Hey, yeah, it was always going to happen.
Yep. So, how long until Lamella's booking? He's coming on in the 83rd minute. I'll give it to the 86th before he gets booked. But we know he gives fight. Nothing else.
The fight's the good thing. We just don't. We can't have.
And this is what, to be fair,
Yeah, I say that's why I
This
love
is what he's
that.
good
I've
at.
seen the energy.
Oh,
I'm
look
seeing
at
the
that.
energy right now. Come on.
even I've done it. Corner coys. Come on, Spurs.
This is such an important 3 points. We need this badly. I hate 1-0, man. Hate it, hate it, hate it. You just know.
We know they're
90th
gonna get
minute.
to it,
90th minute, they'll get one thing, either a penalty or we'll concede a free kick again. And I don't know. It's just
I don't know. You got to say, we do not look like title challengers here.
not at all. No.
Sorry, guys. We don't.
At least when Liverpool draw, they have 20 million shots. And look like
Well,
they're
they
in,
haven't
and
had
look like
many
they're in
shots
control.
today. They had a lot of
Well,
possession.
they
Looked
had
good on the ball.
No, they had a lot of shots, but they didn't have any. They didn't have many shots on
dangerous
target.
shots.
They didn't have shots on target. It was kind of, it was kind of like that against us. They had loads of shots, more on target than the West Brom one today.
Yeah, but we had the best chances.
yeah, but they were all straight at Lloris and really easy to
Yeah,
to save. They fluked the deflection, and then I don't know what Dyer was doing to not mark. Falls on the floor and doesn't mark.
Okay.
Nice one. Come on,
6
chat.
minutes
Come on, I'm loving
of
that.
regulation time to go. Spurs 1-0 up against a Wolves team that hasn't been as good this year
No.
as in the last couple of seasons.
Very up and down. Very up and down for them.
But if you take Jimenez and Jota out of the team,
They're going to
then
struggle
that's
to
going to
get
be
goals.
expected, to be honest. You know,
And when they're putting their trust in a, what is he, 18-year-old Fabio Silva?
is that what he is?
Yep.
Is that-
And it was like a record 45
Yeah.
mil or something like that. Or 35 mil for an 18-year-old who played like 12 times for Porto. Labelled a wonder kid too early when he hasn't done anything. It's pretty standard.
Sissoko's our furthest player forward.
That's quite funny. Actually. Come on, we need to really, really dig deep this game. I can weirdly see Winks getting sent off, you know, from a second yellow. Because we're going to have to dig deep these final 5
Wolves
minutes or so.
Corner. Wolves corner, 5 minutes to go. So far, so good from Spurs, but
We're defending well. It's just I
it's-
hate the constant pressure, which means our midfield are not doing a good enough job of
we
stopping
said we
them
didn't
getting
want
through.
stress half time, and they just drive him in. So that's a joke. That's just a joke. Come on, clear the corner. It's in.
There you go. What did we say? What did we say? It's,
No fucking surprise, is it?
no surprise whatsoever.
And deserved.
Unbelievable. They do deserve the goal there.
Deserved, because They have attacked us non-stop. And you can't defend for 85 minutes, 90 minutes. We scored in the first minute and then we're like, okay, that's enough. It's not enough. Just joke.
Obviously. Luckily, it's early enough that we can get a second, and I said 2-1.
Yeah.
But that is just pathetic.
He loses Davis and scores
Pathetic.
loses Davis and scores where in an area where Harry Kane was waiting to just because Kane was marking an area rather than a player. But a player loses Davis. We didn't deserve 3 points the way we've been playing. Sorry. No surprise here. Okay, if you start
That's size. Yeah, size.
defensive players.
Oh, don't tell me Cos has got him. I think he's got him. Someone does. I think I remember seeing it in the... Come on. Now they're attacking again. How's this
again
happened?
on the attack.
Ooh, they can
Shoots
shoot
wide. Silver shoots wide. Wide. Yep.
Joke. Absolute joke.
I agree with Isaac. It's too defensive, man.
It is. It is too
to
defensive.
believe in the attacking abilities of this team.
There's a time and a place to be defensive. A time and a place to be defensive.
When you're playing Man City and you manage to fluke a goal or 2 goals up, then you play defensive. We're playing against teams that are in the bottom half of the table this year. You go 1-0 up and you think that's it, you've done the job. Against any team, as I said with Liverpool today, against any team in the Premiership, if you're just 1-0 up, the other team is going to get an opportunity and score. David's just given the ball away. We're very lucky there to get it back. Right, Kane's on the ball, driving forward from the halfway line, lays it out wide.
How many times have I said this as well? Every time we take Son off, goal.
Yep. Winks into the area. Go on, Harry. Get
That's a push. That.
Nah.
Ah.
You are dreaming.
Any VAR's about?
You're dreaming if you think that's a penalty, George.
A man can hope.
Favourable to us today.
Yeah, it's never a pen.
That is never a penalty in a million years.
Never a pen. A man can hope.
Okay. Carabao Cup for us then this year, because we ain't doing anything in the league. Too much negativity. Try to be too safe. Crazy. If there's one team that's going to score a winner here, it's the team in the gold shirts. They're looking far more dangerous because we're not used to attacking. Right, we've got a chance of a counter now.
Come on, Højbjerg.
Ah, it's a
Nearly.
terrible pass.
Oh, Kane
Come on.
still wins it back though. He's got 2 players on him. Back into the middle. Come on, man. What's he gonna do? We got no options, man. Right, Doherty on the right. Can you put one of your famous balls in the box that you supposedly can do?
Yeah, square back. He does.
Winks does it instead. Straight to Patricio.
Doherty is more of a Winks.
Pathetic.
Doherty is more of a Winks player than Winks.
Well,
is.
and we take off our best player in Ndombele.
Yep. It's only so long we can put up with Mourinho's tactics. It's getting ridiculous now. I believe in the guy, but you've got to be able to kill teams off.
Yep.
Get 2 goals up. Get 3 goals up. Park the bus. Not a 1-0. Giving Wolves a chance to come back into it when they've done nothing all game. Well, not all game, nothing all season, I mean. It's just ridiculous. So it's going to be, what, 2 points in 12? 2 points in 12 is just
That is shocking.
trash.
Shocking.
Even that lot down the road are doing better than that.
Pathetic. Pathetic. Take off your best player.
I'd love to see the stats of what.
I never agree with taking
how
Son
many
off.
times? Yeah,
We concede every time we take Son off. Even if he doesn't do anything in the game, we still do concede when we take him off.
Because
then we put on defensive players, which forces them to attack. And then, you're right, he keeps the defenders busy. And it only takes that one moment from Son, from a pass through to Kane, that one chance for us to get a goal. And now we don't have that option. And we don't even have the option of Ndombele to make that pass because we took him off as well.
We said as soon as we took him
That's
off.
a foul.
Creativity is over.
Creativity's gone when you're taking off Son and Ndombele for Bergwijn and Lamela.
Kane, get up there, Kane. Try and take the free kick in our own half. We need Harry to go up front, not playing midfield. We've got no options. We don't know what to do attacking-wise. Come on, let's fluke a last-minute goal.
Well, we've done it plenty of times against Wolves, so let's just do it again. Good turn, Højbjerg. Come on, what can we do with these? Driving. Off to Bergwijn on the left. Drives through the middle. Into Kane. There you go. Bergwijn on the left. Oh, sorry, I mean Højbjerg. It's actually a good tackle. It's a very good challenge from the sub. I don't know who came on. Oh, here's a straight Kane. Well, there was 6 minutes added on. There's 4 minutes left. And look, no Vinicius to bring on. No, it's just a joke. A lot of it is a joke. You can't bring off your best player and then sub off Son, who can provide anything at any given moment. It's a joke. I think every Spurs fan under the planet could predict that Wolves were going to score a goal and equalise. It's just whether they're going to get the winner now or not.
None of us liked the lineup at the start. None of us have liked the performance, the negativity.
Performance was poor. We said this last time.
We need our mojo back.
We said this last time out. When Son and Kane are not on it, the whole team's not on it. We look at shambles. We look at shambles when Son and Kane aren't playing well. And they've been poor today, both of them. And we have to call them out when they've been poor. You have to.
Yeah.
Even Højbjerg, like we said, not been up to his standard. Oh, come on. Is that Lamela? Yep. Got to do something.
You're doing...
Okay, there we go. Now, wide.
Oh, well done, Lamela.
Gives the ball away. Come on, there's 3 minutes left. They'll add a tiny bit on because of the little faffle they had down there.
Just play it along the back now. We haven't got a clue how to attack.
1 point goes
we actually don't know how to attack now. So, tries a long ball.
Come on, Bergwijn, you got pace, man. Beat him to it. Either drawing the foul, something.
He's right by the...
He's on Semedo.
Side of the pitch.
Into Kane.
Kane is way too deep.
Good pass into Soko.
Yeah, we need you in the area, Kane. Get in there.
Sanchez has had to go far forward, but again, not many options. Come on, Lamela. It's going to give it as a foul. He hasn't actually. Nice. Come on, Doherty. Good ball into Kane.
Players in there. Rubbish.
Not high enough. Sissoko's let that bounce. Oh, Sissoko let it bounce and then headed it straight back to Silva.
Oh, Neto is away.
Sanchez, you had to take him down
Neto's
there.
coming into the area now.
Early cross. Well done,
Reece gets it.
Oh my God, nearly fumbled it. Come on, a minute and a half. Let's go. Get the ball up there, man. Oh, he's going to give them a foul. Of course. Pathetic. Can't go 89 minutes. Not attacking. Once. We saw this coming. It's fine. We said this kind of football is fine when you're playing Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Because we tried this against Palace.
But we tried against Palace and failed, and we've done the exact same. And I said this been tweeting it the whole time. I said this game is giving me Palace vibes. This game is giving me Palace vibes. I've tweeted it about 3 times, and look what's happened. The exact same thing. We've conceded, and now it's going to be another 1-1 draw. Newcastle 1-1 draw.
Oh no! Oh, they really should have scored.
But Newcastle 1-1 draw. Crystal Palace 1-1 draw. West Ham throwing it 3-3. We're just throwing these games away, man. Because we're not killing off the matches. We did against United.
Oh, Doherty lays it back again.
In the box. There's 20 seconds left. This goes deep again.
Corner ball.
Come on. Literally the last chance. All right, we got the goal last
Scored
year
it-
from a corner.
Scored in the first minute from a corner. There's literally about 15 seconds left, so we've got to take this quick.
Ah, what a ball over to Silva
How
if he
did
gets a better head on
Silva
that.
missed the ball here.
Heads it down and then pretty
Oh,
easy
it's
for
ridiculous.
Hugo.
He definitely should have scored. Come on, have we got the time to take the corner? Got to score from this.
You're right. I'd even be willing to accept being a bit more defensive when we're 2-0 up, not 1. That's good.
Right,
I think that's
over. Is it? What is it?
He's got a
Keeper's
hand to
got
it
it.
anyway. That's
Nothing
got to be
doing.
it. He's
Game
blowing the
over.
whistle.
1-0.
What
1-0.
a joke, man! Defending for 89 minutes. Pathetic. When you've got Kane, Son, Bergwijn, whoever you've got, Lamella, even Reguilon playing left wing. Doherty's supposed to be this attacking right wing back. And what does he offer? Nothing. Take Ndombele off, the best player on the pitch. You take him off. Now we've got no creative attacking midfielder because there's no Lo Celso to bring on instead.
We said if he was going to bring Sissoko on, it had to be for
It had to be for Winks, and he does it. And then Son gets taken off, which I don't care if Son's having a poor game. I've said this so many times, but it takes one chance for Son. You've seen the games against Man City where we've had 2 chances, 2 goals. It takes that one chance, ball through to Son, could be a goal. Or even Son plays the ball through to Kane, Kane is a goal. This had Palace vibes written all over it, and it's happened again. Again, it's pathetic.
So much negativity, man.
It's
We're
too
not
negative.
Chelsea from back in the day. He's got to grow as a manager. He has to. You know, it's not right. It's not right. You've got top quality forward players, and he's not playing them. Such negativity. And when you're doing that, like I say, against the big teams, yes, you can park the bus against Man City, let them have all the possession, and then rely on the breakaways. But you have to have a second plan. Why are we changing to a back 3 or back 5 or whatever? Why are we doing that? It's not anything that's been a success for us at all. He did it for the first half. Not good enough. He's actually brought this negativity into the club, and I still obviously back him as a winner. We're still gonna, we should pick up some trophies this year. We should.
Look, I'm not gonna say Mourinho out. I would never say Mourinho out because I do have faith in him that he's gonna deliver something this year. But things like that it's just pathetic. You've got to learn. We haven't learned from any of these games. We haven't learned from Liverpool. We haven't learned from Palace. We haven't learned from Leicester. That's what we were so good at before.
Yeah.
Newcastle game when we drew. We had so many shots.
Exactly. How do we go from 6-1 against Man U
To this.
To this?
Even, okay, we threw
5
the game in
goals.
the end, but scoring 3 goals in the first 15 minutes against West Ham. That's still a good attacking sign. We only go up to 5th because everyone's on 25 and 26 points. But we're 1 point...
Villa got 2 games in hand
I
on
know.
us and a point behind. Man City
got a game in hand and they're on
game
the
in
same
hand,
points.
Same points.
Man U have got a game
Man
in hand
U
and they're 1 point
are
ahead.
of us.
Leicester are 2 points ahead. Everton are 3 points ahead. Liverpool after dropping points are now 6 points ahead. It's a joke, man. A joke.
If he turns around and says we were the better team, honestly, complete joke. And you can't say, oh, they were so good. No, it's because of your tactics, mate. It's just ridiculous. You can't. I joked about it before we took the corner. Oh yeah, let's go 1-0 up and park the bus. And that's what he tried to do. Unreal.
We're inviting too much pressure every single game. Every single game. It's a joke. I don't understand. Why we are doing this to ourselves? Kane needs a rest because clearly something's not right. Kane, Son and Højbjerg, coincidentally the players that have played 90 minutes every fucking game, don't look like up to scratch, look absolutely knackered. So I'd say drop Kane for Fulham now and bring Vinicius in. The guy who's got 3 goals and 3 assists in Europa League, which is better than Fulham standard. You got to. We got 3 games. We got 3 games in 1 week. You have to.
You don't.
Oh, yeah, because playing Kane and Son and Højbjerg today has worked out so well. What did Kane and Son do that whole game? Son was non-existent. Non-existent.
Took him off.
And then Kane misplaced every single pass he had. Every single one. It's a joke.
Yes, Kane needs to play with a forward up front.
All right, then do that. Why is Vinicius not on the bench today? There was no news of any injury there. At least we know Bale was injured.
Yeah.
Why has he not played Vinicius alongside? Because at least then... Because how many times today have we seen Kane was dragged out wide or Kane dropped deep? All right, usually he's got Son running through. Okay, Son was non-existent. Why don't we have a number 9 on the pitch that's going to be the last man on the defenders? Because if you take a screenshot of us attacking, we had 4 people going forward in that first, well, for most of that game until they were subbed off. We had Reguilon, Kane, Son, and Ndombele. We had those 4 forward pretty much, right? Say this is the Wolves defenders, the 4 at the back. There was no one in between here at all. You had one out. We had a player. Well, when we're doing this, we had one player here. We had one player here, one player here, and one player here. No one on the defenders. How easy is that for Wolves to defend? If you've not got a number 9 in the middle causing trouble for the centre backs, if Kane is going to drop deep.
Yep.
So play both of them. Or keep Ndombele on because he was the furthest player forward most of the time.
Ndombele, like 2 minutes before he came off, just went through their whole team. Beat 4 players. Looked really, really good. Takes him off. No, sorry, mate. It says in your contract you can't play more than 65, 70 minutes. And then it was just asking. You're just saying, play the next 20, 25 minutes attacking us.
2 from 12.
2 points. 12 game. 12. 2 out of 12 is a joke. And has gone from us being potential title challengers to us being lucky if we get into Europa now. So all of a sudden their title challenge is over, season's over, and you're looking at the cup competitions where, okay, fortunately we've drawn the bottom ranked team in every competition, in the Europa, in the Carabao, and in the FA Cup. But I don't know. I know there's a lot of Mourinho haters out there. We've tried not to be up until today. But look, it's painful. It's painful.
I'm still convinced he can deliver us a trophy. I'm convinced by that. But it's these performances kill you, man. And it's fine when you're winning. It's fine when you're winning. It was amazing, those Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal games in a row. Because it worked. You can't be doing that against Palace, against Wolves. Yeah. Not even turn up against Leicester at home. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because it doesn't. Sorry if I missed a super chat, Fender. I said Crystal Palace, Newcastle United vibes. Yeah. Always had that written all over it.
Guys, that hurts today.
It's killer.
Hurts. We said they'd give us stress, and they did. No Son, no win. Yeah, we're taking him off every time he's done that. Has hurt. Look, we're not Arsenal fan TV here, guys. We're not shouting for his head. He just needs to learn from his mistakes. He just needs to learn that actually we've got attacking prowess, and when we attack, other teams panic. So, you know, the best form of defence is attack. Yeah, shore up the defence. Make sure they understand what their role is. Have Højbjerg and Sissoko, if need be, in front of the defence. Have a flat back 4 with those 2 screening in front. But then let the attacking players attack. I don't want to see Harry Kane defending in our box all the time. Or playing so deep that when he gets the ball, we've got nothing, no options.
Every time Liverpool drop points. Liverpool drop points to Fulham. We draw to Crystal Palace. Liverpool drop points to West Brom. We draw to Wolves. Lose to Leicester. Lose to Liverpool. 2 points from 12 is disgraceful. And we've got Fulham on Wednesday, Leeds on Saturday, and then a semi-final on the following Tuesday.
Game today, and he didn't play the strong first team. That's what gets me. Starts playing about with the formation, start playing about with the players. win that game, rest some players against Fulham. Sorry. It's just got to be. You're playing Wolves away and you're not playing your strongest team. What is that about? Let's see what the chat's saying. Yep, we actually think, Wolves deserve. Wolves are. Their problem this season is going to be goals, without a doubt. They're weak.
If they haven't got Jimenez for a long time, I don't know when he's supposed to be back.
Yeah,
but
they're weak up front without having that strong forward presence. That's why they're going to struggle. They play nice football. They get fairly good deliveries into the box, but you need a good old-fashioned centre forward and jump up and head the ball in, like Sykes did for the corner. It's that's the kind of forward you need, because there's enough crosses that come in from Wolves players to be able to make the most of that. So that's why Wolves are going to struggle this year. But we didn't put them on the back foot at all. As I say, don't forget, in the very first minute of the second half, Dyer gave away what should have been a penalty. Don't understand how VAR didn't give it.
yeah, we got away with that one.
Got away with it.
It was quite a bit of a dive, but he still made contact with his foot.
Made contact. Another set piece, though. How many set pieces this season have we conceded? It's getting embarrassing now.
Yep.
So many. So many. It's cost us so many points. So.
Given your overall performance as a side tonight, was justice done at the end of the day?
We are a little bit, I think, maybe disappointed today.
So this has been asked if justice is done.
Oh, yeah, they deserved at least a point. They probably should have won that game.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'm going to end it there because I've got nothing else to
moan
talk
about.
To moan about. Disgraceful. Need to beat Fulham, Leeds, Brentford, whoever else we've got after, because we've got Liverpool soon enough again at home. Yeah, disgraceful. Appreciate anyone that's come in to watch the watch along, but I'm pissed that we had to watch that. Did we even hit 67,000 subscribers? We might have done. Not really much of a consolation. I'd rather the 3 points. But we did. 67,013.
67,000 subscribers.
Trying to make a push to 100k, but it's painful when you have to watch this week in, week out against the teams you shouldn't be doing it against. Let's put it that way. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you on Wednesday for the next one.
Woo!
Peace.